Hello, Bon. I see you. Thank you. Plan to have a good stream. We'll see how it goes. Uh, Hopefully, I won't be crashing out too much. I don't expect to be. Hello, Moon. How are you doing today? What's new with you? How are you? Welcome, 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 welcome. You know, we're um, we're back here. I'm ready. I'm very excited to be moving on from this game. Not in a bad way, I don't think, but in a way that um in the way that I've enjoyed this game and I think that it's run its course. Um I'm glad you're well. Mm, it's been a really good game, but it's definitely overstayed its welcome a little bit, I feel like. So I'm excited to get to the end of it and see what happens. I still, you know, I'm still excited to see what is going to happen. Um, what's going to pan out in the middle of this game. Um, we're finally getting a good ending that hopefully is going to explain a lot of things. We kind of have the answers, right? We kind of have the answers to all of it already right now. But there's still a couple of things unanswered for the individual characters, like what is ultimately going to happen. So from my understanding, which I looked it up from last stream, because I was like, all right, I need to make sure that the next time I play this game is going to be the last time. And I think after this room we have one more room, puzzle room kind of thing, and then the game is over forever. So I don't know if these rooms are going to take me 20 minutes to figure out. I don't know if they're going to take me an hour to figure out. But what I do know is that we're going to finish it today. Uh, I don't care. I don't care how long it takes. Hopefully, it's not longer than like 2-ish hours. And then that way we can start the next game as soon as possible. Um, yeah, it's definitely overstayed its welcome a little bit. I feel like I'll generally be a little bit more careful. I feel like in choosing the next game that I play, um, at least for Fridays. I think everything is kind of set up for every other day that I'm live. Um, but I'm gonna get back into it because I really don't have too much to say. Hopefully, everybody survived their week um, well enough. We finally made it here. So you know, I hope that it's been a decent week for you all, and I'm ready to read. I'm ready to fucking read. I'm ready to see what happens here. Um, Let me. I can't recall if um this gets in the way, so I'm gonna take it out just in case, and I'll open the game now. Let's see. I almost thought I deleted it. I was like, this is it. I'm still alive at least. That's good. That's good to hear at least. Um, I forget how loud I have it, so hopefully that's still set up for this. One of the hardest things in streaming is always the freaking audio. Audio is always so hard. You would not believe. Um, to make sure that things aren't too loud, that I'm loud enough, that I am louder than the game. But you kind of work your way through it, you know. Oh, there I go. Showing the wrong thing. That it wasn't supposed to happen that way. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I'm still a professional streamer. We're figuring it out, you know? Okay, okay. It should do it now. There we go. There we are. Why are you like that? Why? There we go. I wasn't showing you the full screen, so that's interesting. Holy crap, that is loud. I think some of the audio settings got reset when I started playing Pokemon. Don't ask me how that happens, it just happens every time. Yeah. Okay. Alright, okay. Alright, I'm gonna... Let me mentally prepare myself. We're back here. Okay. Let's see. It's just a pile of junk. There's nothing useful here. Okay. Map. Hey, Junpei, isn't this a nautical table? Yeah, I feel like I've seen this before. Okay. We have a map. I'm sure that'll be helpful. There's some old computer monitors on this desk. You don't see CRT monitors that much anymore. That's actually true. Mr. Yao he just got like a CRT TV and it's been his favorite thing. He will not stop talking about it. You should ask him about his CRT TV. He will talk about his CRT TV for like an hour. He's so proud that he owns it. Yeah, big, deep. Oh God, a big deep breath. There's a control panel in front of the big screen here. I wonder if any of these buttons do anything. Oh, math, my favorite. There's something on the screen now. What is this? There are 15 cells here with numbers and letters in them. Let me see that. I see. Whenever you touch a cell, the one next to it turn on or off. You just gotta use that to make all cells on the right on the bottom green. Hey Junpei, I found this piece of paper under that thing. You wanna take a look at it? Do you think this might have something to do with the puzzle? It's kind of a paper Clover gave me. There are a bunch of numbers and letters connected by equal signs on it, just like she said. This is probably related to the puzzle on the screen somehow. Thanks, Clover. This really helps. It does. Anyway, it looks like I just need to make all the cells all green. Okay. Yeah. You should definitely be asking him about that. He's gonna lose his mind. He's gonna be like, how do you know about that? I feel like we're back to the letters thing. Okay, so I think... Alright, so what's A? A is 10, so we need this. D is... Oh, this is literally just a cheat sheet. Okay. A, B, C, D, 13. Wait, how are we supposed to make A 10 if D is 13? Is there a way to get like negative numbers here? Interesting. E is 13 plus 6. 19. But A is 10. Oh my god, right into the puzzle. Why did I do this to myself? I actually had to figure it out immediately. 21, okay. L is 21. So 1 plus F, which is 15, that's 16, plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 21. So L is 21. How on earth am I supposed to make this 10? We're already starting so high. Wait. No, yeah, 6 is 6. 6 is 6. So... Do I have any negative numbers here? Maybe. That's the only thing that I can think of. Can I put any... Oh! Okay, so we have to get rid of... Oh, no. No. Okay. Wait. Stop. Stop. Immediately stop. Okay, so it seems like I need to make... I need to get rid of those. There you go. Okay, so this is the only way to get A. And then... Okay, no, so that's not gonna work. Okay, so this one is dead now. These two are fine. This is 10. And this is 21. Now I need to make this one 21. That's not going to work either. Maybe if I can... What is F? What is F? Can I not move that one? 15. 15. Okay. That works. Okay. So these are done. It's, you know... Sometimes when you get a good night's rest or a little nappies right before you need to use all of the power in your brain cell, sometimes it's for the better, you know? You actually start to act a little better. I'm not saying this is happening to me. I'm just saying for some people. And then, let's see. Now we have A. A, which is 10 again. Okay, so we have a 1 to work with. These I cannot touch. These 3 need to be lit up at all times. So what if I do this? No. Okay, that will give us this one, but now this one is broken. Honestly, it's barely mathing and more of like, kind of figuring out which one of these buttons is going to give you the right option. I've kind of locked myself out of a lot of the top row, and now I'm stuck here trying to get 21 this way across, and then this row to be 10. Which I can do if I could get this 1 and the 9 to pop up. Right? So if I do this, this one will pop up, and now we've lost this one. Okay. It's okay. I think that's okay. Because now we have this. Okay. And now 9. The 9 needs to stay there, and the C needs to stay there. But I bet B is throwing this over. Yeah, because it's 11. 9 plus C. C is what? 12? 9 plus 12 is what? 21. Yeah, so I need to get rid of this B somehow. How can we get rid of this B? Okay. So if I get rid of... Okay. If I get rid of that... No, I need this one back. Okay. There it is. You did it, Junpei. You're so smart. You seem to have done an excellent job and solved the puzzle. Just what I would have expected of you, Junpei. Come on, you're embarrassing me. Well, don't get cocky, kid. We don't got time for that. Look at this. Check out the right edge of the control panel. The lid slid open and something came out. What do we have? Cross emblem. Okay, not helpful right now. Yeah, no, but this time it really is the end. But that has been the running gag for so long now. There's only so many times I can do it for, and this is definitely going to be the last time. I have no idea how you're doing this. So it became less about the math once you found out which letters gave you the right combination. And so whenever you clicked one of the boxes, the boxes that were touching the one that you clicked would either appear or disappear. So I found the boxes that would work, like 2 from the top row, the 3 from the middle, and the opposite ends ones from the bottom row. And once you have that knowledge, you just have to manipulate the boxes to leave and come back to find the right route to get them all to come back at the ones that you need and leave the ones that you don't need out of it. Alright, well, that's not helpful. Oh, look, we have a thing though. I bet we could, yeah, put the emblems into the 4 indentations on the desk, but... Nothing's happening. What's Snake doing? I feel symbols engraved just above each indentation. On the upper left is the steering wheel symbol. On the upper right, the cross symbol. On the bottom left, the mysterious circle symbol. And lastly, the waffle pattern is engraved near the waffle pattern? What the fuck is a waffle pattern? Additionally, each symbol seems to have been given a number. 1 steering wheel, 2 cross, 3 mysterious circle, and 4 waffle patterns. Perhaps we need to insert the emblem in this order. In that order, huh? Alright, so I guess we need to find more shit. I don't think you can get out this way. Okay. Alright, big room, big room. It looks like there's a compass on there, and now I get it. What do you mean? I guess you weren't there, Clover, but I solved the puzzle like this one in the wheelhouse. I think I just need to do the same thing here. The same thing? The important part is the nautical table we just found. I just have to match up the directions on the compass with the lines on the nautical table. I use a steering wheel on the wheelhouse, but this time, I think I'm going to use the wheel attached to the side here. Okay. Maybe I ought to run through the instructions. No, stop! No instructions for me. If I just touch the direction I want to turn to, the compass will turn the direction. Then I just gotta press stop when the compass is pointing where I want it to. I'm betting something will happen if I can do it right. Alright, let's do this. Okay. 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 So we start here, and then we need to go west. Okay, so west first. No! I already fucked up. Oh no, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Okay, west. Okay, west first. And then now we need to go southeast. Southeast is this one. Oh my gosh, I can never hit the right side. Alright, southeast. And then we need to go northeast. I guess. I don't know how we're getting the ship through here. There's no freaking water, but alright. I guess we're doing just off the coast. Northeast. Okay. And then we just go east, which is this way. And then we go north. And then we go east again, question mark? Okay. Right? Oh no! I messed it up from the beginning. I see it now. I thought that was like a different indication. I thought this was like pointing to where I was. That I'm an idiot. We started here, so actually we need to start south. Okay. Okay, we start south. And then now we go west. Oh my god, I hit the wrong side again. And then now we go southeast, right? Southeast. I know what I'm doing. And then now we go northeast. And now we go east. And we go north. And last we go east again. Okay. There we go. You did it, Junpei. Good boy. Who's a good... What the fuck? It's me. I'm a wolf. Knock it off. Hey, we don't have time for screwing around right now. Check out the right side of the monitor. It just kind of slid open and something came out. I heard a noise too. You know that big tag in the hallway? I think it made a noise, like something unlocking, you know? Okay. Well, there's another one. This is the exit. Right, we don't need that right now. What is this? It's framed with black and yellow warning stripes. Alright, let's open it. Warning sign. Holy shit, this is pretty damn creepy. There's a coffin in here. A coffin? A coffin. Oh man, does Seven think... Yeah, he's all pale. He's thinking the same thing I am. No way. Could this be? I'm sorry, but what's going on? It's a coffin. I wonder if there's a vampire in it. Right, I guess Clover and Snake don't know the story. Man, I can't bring myself to tell him. Well, at any rate, let's have a look around. Okay, this is where I wish I would sleep. There's a metal plaque on the coffin. Snake's touching it. All ice. Oh, we found her. We fucking found her. The two machines. Holy shit. Man, this is serious. Let's open it, shall we? Clover, if you could give me a hand. I got it. 3, 2. No luck. It doesn't seem to be ready to open. Yeah, but it's not like it's screwed shut or something. Yeah, I believe it's locked in some other way. E7, do you think you could open it up with your superhuman strength? What's wrong? I think I'll just pass on this one, okay? What the heck? Very well, we'll just have to give up on the coffin for now. Let's look around the room a little bit, shall we? Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the forest of knowledge, beneath the navel of the gigantic. Is that usually true? Shit. Shit. Oh, this shit again. We have... Okay, maybe this is like Snake or something. Huh? What is this? I saw something like this when I figured out that Morse code puzzle back in the communications office. Yeah, the dots on here look like dits from Morse code. There's 2 dots on the first line, 4 on the second, and 1 on the last. I'm afraid I don't understand. Well, perhaps you should give it a shot anyway. Alright, I'll try. Before I do that, though... Oh, God. I love the way Snake is like, I don't really know what you mean. It's because it's on the screen and you can't see it. Alright, let's do this. Okay. So, long press. Oh, wait. Reset. Where's my hint? Where's my hint? Where's my hint? What's going on, Snow Leopard? How are you doing? How are you doing today? What's up, Snowball? 3 lines, and I think each line is 1. Let's see. Perhaps the letters you need are made up of 2 symbols, 4 symbols, and 1 symbol. One line has 2 spaces, the next 4, and the last one a single space. I've got to enter either the dots or the dashes, in a set of 2, then a set of 4, and then just 1. Yeah, well, so it would seem. Yeah, but like, well, how am I? Where are my instructions? This was pretty tough. The answer for that puzzle, I heard A, L, and L. That would be all, correct? Yeah, it said all, and I had to make those letters green. Well, I thought perhaps that might be a hint. The solution to the puzzle was all. If that's so, what is the answer for this one? Once we enter our answer, it'll be automatically determined if the correct answer or not. I don't know how to spell with Morse code. Was I supposed to know that? Is that something I'm supposed to remember? I'm unclear. Let's see, digital roots, no. Nah, I have no way to know how to spell things with Morse code. Something written on these pieces of paper. It looks like we got 3 sheets of this stuff. Okay. Would it happen to be Morse code? Thank you for the head pats, by the way. This one. No. Ooh. Morse code chart 1. Oh, stop. Okay. Look. I have it. I figured it out. It's dot long press. And then And then, oh, I should have gotten my notes. Somebody, okay, dot long press for A, and then dot long press dot dot. I got it. I got it. I got it. I remember that. I remember that. Immediately remember that. How could I forget? You think I forgot? I would never forget. My memory is ironclad. Okay. Oh, look. There it is. It didn't let me prove myself. Give me this. Wait. Huh? Should be all, right? Dot long press. Dot. And then it should let me... What letter is only a dot? Oh. You think it's ice? It's gotta be ice, right? Okay. I see. Where's my E? This one. There we go. I see. It seems you have solved the puzzle, Junpei. Excellent work. The answer was ice. How did you know? All I had to do was listen to the sounds the machine made. After that, it was a trivial matter to decode. This man said I can speak to the computer. This man said I heard the humming coming from the screen. It was definitely the headbands that helped. I believe I heard a noise from somewhere on the right device after you solved the puzzle. It sounded rather like something sliding open. Do you see anything that could have made that noise? Yeah, that's true. I heard a sound from behind the shutter. Perhaps a coffin is unlocked now. What? Okay, we only need one more of those. But let's see what's going on with the coffin. Moment of truth, I guess. Junpei, you can do this. It's just a box. It's just a box. Holy shit, this is a coffin. There's gonna be something horrible in there. I just know it. Okay, deep breaths. Here we go. There's nobody in there. Shit, I can't believe I was scared of something like that. What do you mean nobody? Were you expecting someone to be in there? It's a long story. Ask Junpei about it sometime. Well, just like Seven said, there's nobody in there. There is something in there, though. Well, two somethings, actually. What is that? Nice. Looks like we've got to play with an emblem on it. And the Neptune key. Yes, we finally found it. Now we can get through the hallway. That's correct, Clover, but we need to get out of this room first, you know? Yeah, I know. Let's get the hell out of here as quickly as possible. I don't want to have any objections to that. I don't think we'll use Neptune key in this room. It's really important though, so I'll keep it in my pocket for now. As far as this other thing goes. Alright. So now we have to put these in the order of which it told me to do, which I don't remember. But don't worry about that. You don't worry whatsoever about what I've said. Yeah. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. How do I get to these computers? How do I get there? Hello? I was just in there. There we go. So steering wheel, cross, circle, steering wheel. There we go. What? Not the puzzle on the puzzle. We got something on the monitors at least. What's that? Looks like some kind of puzzle. I wonder if these are all the rules. Here, I'll read them to you. When you touch a numbered area, that area will be selected and it will turn blue to indicate this. Touching a number ball after selecting an area will cause that ball to be moved to that area. However, you cannot move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Press a check button once you've moved all of the balls except for the red ones, which you cannot move. The digit to remove the balls in an area must match the numbers of that area. That's it. Don't you mean practice makes perfect? Let's see you solve the next one. Then you can make fun of me. Yeah, fucking true. Okay. I didn't understand that at all. Okay. This will not open the door. So this one is 6. So do I need like a 4 plus 2 on this one? And then for this one I need like a, oh no, I need the, okay, wait, if these are doors, right? For this first one, I can use 6. And then for this one I can use, well, what, hello? Oh, I need 2, okay. It's kind of tricky. I need 5 and 1 for the left one. Math. Math is hard. I need 1 and 2 for the 3. That just has to happen. And then for 6, I need... So 4 and 2, right? We're back there. Oh no, I need 3. Okay. So if I do 1 and 2 and 3... Oh no, that doesn't cut it. Let's see. Oh, this digital root shit again. Hang on. If I do 3 plus 4 plus 2, no, that's still not enough. I need the digital root number to be 6. So if I do 5, let's just try a number. 5, 4, and 3 is 12. That's 3. No, 5, 4, and 3 is going to be good for the 3 door. But I need something bigger than that to make 6. Think. I don't think I can use the 9 one is what it said. I'm getting out my fucking calculator. Oh, this game. Okay, what if I do 6 plus 8 plus 2? That's 7. Oh, but we can do 1. 6 plus 8 plus 1 is 15. And that should give me 6 plus 8 plus 1 will give me the digital root of 6. And then, what? Huh? Oh my god, this whole time. This whole time I could just click the next one. I didn't need to break my head like I did. There are numbers on the left. What do you mean there are numbers on the left? Of course there's numbers on the left. You mean to the left of 9? Are you telling me I need to use every single one of these numbers? Oh, there are numbers left. I can't read. I can't read. Yeah, I have to use them all. Okay. Can I? In that case. 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7. That's too large of a number. So I feel like for the 6, I need to start really high. You cannot use that number. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. So let's start with the really big numbers. And then use a small one and a big one. And then let's go here and let's see if this works. So I need to use 4 numbers on that side and 4 numbers on this side. 8 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 will give me 23. That gives me 5. So I need a bigger number. Let me swap the 7 for the 6 and let's see if that works. 8 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 is 24. That gives me 6. And then 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 6 is 12. Which gives me 3. Nothing's happening. There's still 3 more indentations left empty. Imagine something will happen when they're all filled. Doesn't that seem likely? Okay, you're telling me I'm gonna have to do this again and again, aren't you? I need to put the cross one next. Wait, where's my cross? Hello? Can we get an item check? There you are. Oh, I need to investigate it, don't I? Crosshatch. This is the waffle pattern, probably. Code emblem. Cross emblem. Okay. There we go. It was weird. I think this one's next. Okay. Hey, Junpei, something showed up on the screen. This puzzle sure looks like a lot like the last one. Yeah, but there's more than those red balls you can't move. The numbers for each area are different too. It looks like it's got the same rules as the last one though. You sure don't want to double check that? No, I'll be fine. If I get confused, I can just look at the screen over there, right? Anyway, like they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Give it a shot. Isn't that a picture is worth... Oh, he said it wrong, and I said it right. Alright. Okay. Oh, let me get my handy dandy notebook again. Okay. 1. I need 1. So let's start off big. And then this one, let's use the rest of it. And let's see what that gets us. Plus 5 plus 6 is 13. That is way too high. Yeah, Blue's Clues reference. How am I supposed to get 1? Oh. Yeah, how am I supposed to get 1? Big thinkies. I can't use 1. Huh. Am I dumb? No matter what I add, how do I get 1? Okay, well, let's leave that alone for a second. Let me figure out how to get 7. And with the most amount of numbers, 7 plus 5 plus 3 plus 4 is way too much. Let me get this one out of there. 5 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 is also way too much. So if we get 5 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2 is not enough. What about 8? Is this going to throw me over? 8, 20. I need a number that gets 10 on that side, probably. Yeah, 10. So I can use these numbers, probably. Okay. What combination of numbers is going to get me a 10? I think we can go pretty high, actually. 6 plus 5 plus 8. That's actually 19. That works. That gets me 10. Do these give me 7? 3 plus 4 plus 7 is 16. There's only 2 left now. You can do it. Yeah, sure. Let me do all the fucking heavy lifting around here. Lord. Weird circle. I need a circle. I need this one. Let's do this again. I'm skipping the dialogue. I understand the assignment. I understand what I need to do. Oh, they're both 7. And we're out of 3, huh? We're out of 3, huh? So we can't use the same combination we used last time. So let's start in the middle and see how far we can get. Let's see, 7 plus 5 plus 2 is 14. That's not high enough. Let's try 7 plus 5 plus 4 is 16. That does work. And then this one, we can do 6 plus 8 plus 2 is 16. And that also works. All right. Here we go. One last one. Skip dialogue. Okay. All right. We have less numbers now. Let's start really high on this one. 6 plus 8 plus 5 is 20. How about a weird 4 in there? 19. We're 1 over now. How about we give it a 2? Because 2 is 8. So this is good for 8. Let's see if these... Yep, that should... Wait. Yeah, that works, okay. I was like, does that work? No. Ain't no way that doesn't work. What does that give you? That gives you 9. Did I math wrong? 7 plus 8 plus 2 is 17. That gives you 8. Huh? Huh? Hang on, everyone. I'm stupid. 7 plus 8 plus 2 gives you 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. And then 4 plus 5 is 9. I guess it just doesn't like this combination. Why? Maybe it has to be 3 numbers for 9? That would be really weird. 17. 7 plus 8 plus 5 is 20. 7 plus 8 plus 4 is 19. Yeah, but 4 plus 5 isn't, right? Four plus 5 is 9, though. Right? That's odd. My brain is being broken. Why must this game always do this to me? 7 plus 8. It's 19. It'll give me 10. 4 plus 2 plus 5 is 11. Or let's try 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 20. I don't understand. Okay, let me think. What is another combination of 3 numbers that will give me 9? If I just add up all the biggest numbers, it doesn't give me the right thing. And if I add all the lowest numbers, it's 2. No matter how I look at it, there's only one combination. 4 plus 5 is 9. And then 2 plus 7 plus 8 is 17, which 1 plus 7 is 8. So why wouldn't it open the door? Maybe they both have to be the same number. Maybe I missed somewhere where it said it had to be the same amount of numbers. 13. No, that doesn't work. You aren't thinking the decimal root of or whatever for 9? Yeah, I guess. But if there's only 2 numbers and you add 4 plus 5, it's just 9. The digital root of those numbers would just be 9, I would think. But yeah, I guess let me... And there's only 5 numbers, right? So there's going to be 3 on one side and then 2 on the other. And there's no other way to do this. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I can't. There's also just no combination of numbers that will get me to 9 with a digital root. So no matter what I add, there's not enough numbers here to have more. then 3 numbers on the right, and then 2 numbers on the left. There's no combinations of numbers that is only 2 things for me to put on the left. 5 plus 2 is only 7. And then I have no way to get 9. Because 4 plus 7 plus 8 is 19. What am I missing here? What is 5 plus 2 plus 4? It's 11. That's 2. When you touch a numbered area, then an area will be selected and will turn blue to indicate this. Okay. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Oh yeah, you can only move 3, 5. But there is only 5. Oh, I'm dumb. Maybe? Maybe? Let me see. So only 3 to 5 balls can be in one area. But I've only got 5 balls. I can't use those. Can I suddenly use one of these? Is there something, there's a secret here? If one side can only have 3 balls, can I do this then? What was it? 4, 5, 7? Or this? Okay, maybe there's a digital root here that I can get. That's not it. What if I just use all of them? Plus 7 plus 2. Yeah, that's it. There we are. So this is okay? 5 balls not enough. That's what I mean. I don't have enough balls. Let me read the instructions again. There's something I'm missing. Touching a numbered ball after selecting an area will cause that ball to be moved to that area. However, you cannot move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Press the check button when you have moved all the balls except for the red ones, which you cannot move. The digital root of the balls in an area must match the number for that area. Okay. I only have 3 to 5 balls. And I only have 5 balls. I guess we just need to open. Maybe that's the ticket. Maybe we just need to do this. Does that even work? If we just give it all the balls? Can I give it all the balls? No, that's 8. But maybe that's how it goes. Underneath the keyboard? Way to go, Junpei. You answered all the questions. Damn, Junpei, good job. Did you hear something just now? Yeah, I heard that as well. From the bottom left corner of the desk, I believe. Oh shit, we're about to get some lore. We're about to get some fucking lore in here. In the drawer was a single picture. He picked it up. It was a photograph of 4 men.
What the?
Involuntarily, Junpei's eyebrows shot up. He'd seen 3 of them before.
What the hell is this? This man with a mustache on the right. He's the same guy we found murdered in the captain's quarters. He had the 0 bracelet on his left arm.
He did.
And the second man with the glasses and a doctor's coat.
That's the guy that died.
The one with bracelet number 9. He died after he went into door 5.
That he did.
But this guy, the one in the striped suit. Oh man, that's Ace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guess it is.
No doubt about it.
He looks so much more like a villain. Seven and Clover had to peer over Junpei's shoulders.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture? Not only Ace, the ninth man and Cap too.
As Junpei looked closer, he noticed these expressions on each man's face. Their smiles suggested that they were close, at least to some degree.
And they look happy, like they knew each other well. Why? How? How in the world are these four men connected?
Snake's voice broke into Junpei's thoughts.
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently, though. Ace, the ninth man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
So the ninth man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture?
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture? I'm afraid I can't see it.
No, there's one more guy. He's got kinda long hair, he looks smart, but a little cold. He's the only one I don't recognize.
The same brain cell, Snake knit his eyebrows.
What's the date of the photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
Back?
Yes.
Why would you not
Reverse.
look on the back,
The
bro?
other side.
Come on, Junpei. Junpei flipped the picture over. There it was. To be precise, it wasn't a date, but it was certainly significant. He read it out loud so that Snake would not be left in the dark.
Praying for the success of the Nonary project.
It's Armand, yeah, something like that, huh?
With Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido.
Nonary project. Nijisaki, Kobuta, Musashido. Junpei immediately flipped the picture back over.
Then the four men in this picture were the organizers of the Nonary game 9 years ago.
Since Hongo wasn't mentioned, Junpei figured that could only mean he'd written the words on the back
That
himself.
means Ace, the ninth man, and Cap were all responsible for making it happen. I feel like I should be more shocked about this. It's almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to be.
That their true identities did not come as a surprise was what Junpei found most
Why?
surprising.
Why am I not surprised? Ace was the one in
Yeah.
charge of the Nonary project. But and why? Why am I so calm? It's like I already
Clear.
knew.
Ah, of course. I understand now.
Junpei looked over at Snake. In his own confusion, he had missed the dark look on the other man's face.
Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. He
Right.
was the one who invented the game 9 years ago.
Right,
He was Gentaro Hongo.
right.
Aces? Hongo?
Ace is Hongo, yeah. We know that from one of the endings, but I guess that in this one, we didn't know that. Even as he asked, Junpei felt as though he'd already known. Almost as if someone had whispered into his head that yes, of course, Ace was Hongo.
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence.
You know what he sounds like? Why do you know what he
Never
sounds
forget
like?
His voice was the voice of the devil.
Not the voice of the devil.
Couldn't be sure though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him. Even if I had known, however, I would never have told you. Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Gosh, I had no idea.
But then why risk putting Snake in the game at all?
Huh?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have. 9 years ago. You were in Building Q in Nevada, but Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like. But
Right.
why? Why didn't you tell me? I mean, I'm your sister, right? You could have told me.
I'm sorry. I apologize for keeping this from you.
Maybe she would have reacted. And, I don't
If I
know.
told you, Clover,
Yeah.
told everyone else. And
Damn.
then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago. I had to
Right.
prevent that.
Clover and Snake's conversation wasn't of particular interest to Junpei. He still couldn't make sense of his strange feelings of knowledge. He was trying to organize his thoughts when he heard Seven's voice.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Sure.
He had no reason to say no, so Junpei handed the picture over. Seven stared at this picture and began to mutter the 4 names of the project leaders over and over to himself.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki,
His brow was furrowed and his face was flushed.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido.
He chanted their names to himself, pacing back and forth across the floor.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido.
What the fuck is wrong with him, dude? What the fuck? Seven shouldn't have known their names. After all, he hadn't been there when Junpei and Snake had spoken of them in the library. But as Junpei watched him pace, it was clear that he did know them.
Hey, Seven, do you...
Shut it. Just be quiet.
His eyes were red, and Junpei could see sweat beginning to bead on his forehead.
I'm this close to remembering.
Yeah,
This
literally
close.
gonna have a nightmare about these names now. He was sweating heavily now, but his lips were dry.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashiro.
We're making this a fucking chant now.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nonary Project.
Then he stopped. Seven set down the picture and looked at the red light near his feet. His eyes narrowed. Then suddenly his eyes went wide, and he shot up straight.
Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What's nuts?
I remember
What's nuts?
Remember what?
everything.
Everything?
Yeah, I remember all of it. My memory's back. I remember what happened before I got snatched.
Seven's voice was filled with excitement. Shock and excitement had frozen Junpei in place, along with Snake and Clover.
Let me tell you what happened.
Holy shit, he remembered everything. He had amnesia literally until right now. Seven hastily drew a shaking hand across his mouth and began to speak.
Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo from the right. The other three are Musashiro, Nijisaki, and Kubota. Musashiro was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man. And Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiment.
Realization began to dawn on Junpei, along with a pressing
How
question.
do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this
Yeah,
stuff
like,
in
why
the
do you
first
know
place
this in the
before
first
you
place?
forgot it.
Yeah. Like, where were you that you know this? Seven rubbed the scar on his
You
chin.
really want to know?
Of course.
I mean, yeah.
Me too.
Snake was the only one who didn't voice any sort of agreement. It looked to Junpei as if he was simply waiting to see where Seven's sudden recovery might take them.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take me a good 3 days to tell you everything.
Well, we don't
Not
have
3 days.
Just give us the short version, all right?
Short version, huh?
The big man pulled off his hat and scratched his head. He made a face and put his hat back
All right,
on.
fine. I'll give it a shot.
Junpei and Clover nodded earnestly.
I'm a detective. It's a little
Oh,
awkward to say this about myself,
shit.
but you could probably consider me a lone wolf type. I hold
Not the
my own
detective.
code.
Is it a private
What's
detective?
right is more important than doing what you're told. That's why I followed my gut that night. The slim lead brought me to the wharf. It was 9 years ago. The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see squat.
Damn, they got their
Investigating
one
domestic
F word in there.
kidnappings, all of them children. It all had one thing in common. A history of visits to one particular hospital. A hospital under the management of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. And my investigation had turned up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the kidnappings. After a little sweet talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone inside Cradle. My source told me this.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
So I headed to the wharf. From the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it.
Oh my god, look at him. He literally doesn't look like this. Who is this?
Men in black suits, many of them carrying large bags. Bags. There was something about the way they moved, there's no doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun. I could kill you right now. It'd be easy to get away with it, too. Just tie an anchor to your feet, and no one would find you for a week. That what you want? The fish here would love a meal.
I kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck.
Damn, they injected his ass.
That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it. Shit, my head hurts. I did a quick once-over of the room. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop.
Damn, not the cell. Yeah.
The toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but it won't open. Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed and sat down.
I guess you're not going anywhere,
I
huh?
sat there for a very, very long time. Who
They were
knows how
shipping
long.
your ass across to wherever the hell we are now.
Then, I heard a faint voice.
It's
The
9.
voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying, but I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. No, it was several. I hear 5 or 6, maybe more.
Oh shit, he was there during the whole experiment. But they just put him in the cell, waiting for them to finish the whole thing.
Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was.
Look at his face.
The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold on. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then...
Holy crap, he really tried on that one.
Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch?
God damn.
Finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face. So I wiped it off and crawled inside.
I'm surprised he's able to fit. I'd be so scared of getting stuck if I were his size.
I had a wriggle on my belly.
Yeah.
Wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands and knees. I went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skittering like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but I'd take what I could get.
Yeah.
And
If he
when I
gets you
did
out of
anything
there.
long enough to start wondering where it'd take me, a massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me. It was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut. Then there was a voice.
Oh shit. Not the incineration. 18 minutes. Oh no, they were just gonna incinerate him, huh?
What? I wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with incinerator is bad news.
Yeah, anything with incinerator is not what you
Almost
want
as
to
if
be.
that was a cue. I heard a mess of young-sounding voices. A bunch of them were straight up screaming in terror. And all the sounds together made a howl that made the hair on my neck stand straight up. Damn it! What the hell is going on here? I scrambled through the duct as fast as I could. I made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that point.
Right.
I soon found a metal
Who's even
door on
listening
my
to
side
you
of the
anymore?
duct. The kids were screaming on the other side. I found it. I yanked the handle and threw the door open. I almost ripped the metal off its hinges. What the hell is this place? I couldn't believe what I saw. The room had a dome up top. There had to be about 9 walls, all the same size.
I feel like we were just there, weren't we?
Up in the ceiling was an upside-down funnel.
What's going on, Mr. Yao? We're doing it today. We're finally doing it today. I will no longer be playing this game real soon.
Almost like a chimney. I looked down. There they were. The kids I'd been searching for. They all gawked up at me, suddenly silent. For the moment, from surprise and fear. Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Probably both, actually.
Yeah,
Not
true.
like I can
Holy
really
shit, is that
do
Santa?
like this with
That's so
all those
Santa right here.
shivers. I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids.
Yeah, I'm literally out here for the 90-second secret ending.
Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. All of them stood there, frozen. Well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others, and right
Yeah.
in school uniform.
Yeah, yeah,
the
there he
hell are
is.
you?
There he
He
is.
stepped forward and glared at me suspiciously. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. It looked like they relaxed.
I don't know if we're really rescuing anybody. We're not really in a better situation ourselves, but yeah, go on.
How are you gonna help us?
Right.
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there.
He kind of cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed his mind.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
Burned to death.
Yow.
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna start up soon. So,
Right, right. We're about to get freaking incinerated.
The voice
Let's
spoke
see.
again.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
They only had 15 minutes. I looked back down at the kids. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach. What the hell was I gonna do? But then I
Right.
got an idea. Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
What?
Where the hell are you gonna go?
Where is he going? Are you just gonna leave us here?
They just got frightened again. I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I tried to reassure them with a smile. Don't worry, all right? I'll be back, I promise.
I can only
Just stay
imagine what he
calm,
looked
they
like
went
when he
right there.
smiled.
Got it? I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time.
What's going on, Ash? How are you doing?
I had to hurry.
How's everyone doing?
Well, as fast as I could on his hands and knees. Didn't take me long to get back to my cell. Still no way out of there, but I had a plan. I needed something from the room. When I got it, I dove back into the hole and took off towards the incinerator.
Here to hold me accountable? Don't worry. You mean for this game, I think, right? Yeah, we're gonna finish this game today. It's gonna happen, believe me.
Then. Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope I brought with me.
Where the hell did you get the rope?
Cell,
Oh,
torn
I see, from the bed sheets.
strips,
Yeah,
tied
yeah,
together
yeah.
to make a rope.
Right.
Sloppy, but it got the job done. All right, just tie that around yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
Can you prove you didn't eat it, Snow Leopard? Do you know that you didn't eat it? What's going on, Pierre? Good to see you again. The secret ninth ending? No, really though. No, really though. No, actually though. Trying to find the ninth ending. I'm really trying to be a little bit more quiet and not yap as much so that we can get through as much as we can. Because it has to end today. Ash is literally here to hold me accountable.
right?
I have to finish the
Wait a
game today no matter what. Even if this turns into a 12-hour stream. He had 24-hour stream to finish this game.
There were
Like,
more of you
actually.
before. Where'd the rest of you go? The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
Holy crap, they opened the door?
You telling me you opened that door?
That's what I said.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door.
Yeah, he's about to have to explain the math. He's gonna have to go in there and be like, so the digital root number,
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
you have to add our numbers on the bracelet.
Look, that can wait, all right? Just get us out of here.
Right.
And then when you're done adding up all our numbers, and then you get the next number, and then you add up that number.
Grabbed onto the rope. First one I pulled up was a girl with a ponytail. Next was a girl with a red necktie.
Ponytail,
Boy in a
red
jacket
necktie.
came after. He said he'd climb up on his own.
Hmm.
The uniform at the last up. Like the other kid, he climbed up the rope himself. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked. He moved fast.
I mean, when you need to survive, right?
We heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door. It had a thick, square window set into it. On the other side, an angry face was staring in.
God damn it! What's going on here?
Damn, why he
Why
mad
is the
though?
room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
God damn. He's big mad. He was so ready to incinerate them.
The door opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad with fury. I recognized his face. I saw him many times in photos during my investigation. The man's name
Hongo.
was Gintaru Hongo,
Yeah.
CEO of Cradle.
There he is with his fucking to be real, the bro's got a little bit some drip, okay? I would wear this outfit.
Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope.
I would look ridiculous, but I would love it.
He was like he was an animal. He lunged for the rope.
You're like an animal.
I know!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you little shit!
15 feet. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him.
Thank you for the hydrate, by the way.
I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me.
No! No!
Hongo had lost it.
He's so mad, dude. Holy crap.
It was like the bastard pulled off his fake face. He was really a terrified devil or some kind of damn monster. I quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
It's actually crazy that I've continued to leave that that redeem open for you to just keep redeeming feed me. I'm not starving anyone. I'm literally not starving it. You don't understand.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this
This is the not Pure 2. It's literally Pure's fault. It's literally Pure's fault that this redeem exists at all for Stardew Valley. Oh my god. Here we go. Crazy. Crazy what you want me to do. You're gonna have to make a whole menu just so you guys have something to eat.
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention. I may have thrown a salute in the raging asshole's face before I closed the door behind me.
He said, see ya.
Going back to the cell, so we went down the other direction instead. After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down. When he nodded, we took turns sliding down. The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway. There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door. But the one on the right was familiar. It had black and yellow stripes. A device next to it on the wall.
Oh, maybe this one we can open. No, you're just on the other side. Yeah, you're on the other side.
We were inside an incinerator?
Yeah.
Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been shut off, though.
Wait,
You need to get away from that
He's
door.
still in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not good.
this is not good.
That meant we better. We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door. Hurry. The kids started running, and I was close on their heels. On the other side of the door was a large spiral staircase. Run!
Oh my god. What do you want me to do? I don't have any food here. I'm gonna have to boot up Stardew Valley just to be like, look, I'm doing it. I don't even think I've made Snowball into any animal yet.
Up and up. Feet pounding the steps. Our arms pumping fast. Round. The devil was on the tail. The stairway kept going. We passed a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform suddenly spoke.
Oh look, it's Snake. That is so Snake, isn't it?
Akane's not catching up to us.
Akane?
Akane's the girl.
The girl with the red necktie?
Yeah. Oh, no. Wait a minute.
Akane. I didn't remember seeing that name on the list of missing kids.
Hey! Akane!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yelled.
Maybe we outran her.
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop. I stopped too. So
Well,
did the
Snake
others.
is supposed to be blind.
When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of them?
No.
Why would she do that?
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go look for her downstairs.
He turned to go.
Hey kid, wait! Damn it, I said wait!
I don't think the kid even heard me. I spun around to the boy in the jacket. The girl
Okay.
in the ponytail. Going after
Holy.
him. You two keep going, all right? Got it? The girl nodded and ran up the stairs. The boy.
I'm going with you.
I didn't have time to argue. I just nodded and took off down the stairs.
This really is a really long story, by the way.
Ran all the
He
way
really
to
is
the
telling
bottom
us
of the
all
hallway.
the details.
Akane was nowhere to be found.
God
Damn,
damn,
they
where
took
the
her.
hell did she go?
I could
No
tell
wonder
was
she left
frustrated.
behind. She was left behind.
And then suddenly,
He won't feed us. We'll die.
we heard a girl's voice.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway by the incinerator.
We'll die warm with
We rushed in after him.
I did. I bought the heater. I bought two. I bought 2 heaters.
Couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing.
That really happened.
That bastard
I spent all the money on them too.
was forcing her into the incinerator.
Come on, goddammit, move!
No, I don't want to.
Bro is mad. Look at this face, dude. Full ass teeth of anger.
She planted her feet squarely on the floor and was struggling to get away. But Hongo was bigger and stronger.
Damn.
My brother roared with anger and charged toward Hongo.
Help me!
Ah! You're too late!
Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and threw her, still fighting him, in the incinerator. Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door after we saw him land inside. Then, the door slammed shut. We ran to the door.
Damn, he deadass took her. I don't even know why would he do that.
To get the thing open. But
Fuck! It's no use! The goddamn thing won't move an inch!
Don't help her? What do you mean don't help her? Why would we not help her?
slamming his fist against the door. He was close to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
Akane! Akane!
Her voice
Oh
was
no,
muffled.
this is Santa's sister.
Sheer terror.
This is literally Santa's sister.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
Where's Hongo?
She's gonna die.
Out the other door.
Or well, maybe we don't know that she did die
What?
up until here. He just thinks that she did.
Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
We're getting Santa's lore, the one that he was talking about. And for the last 9 years, he's thought that she's dead.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
You fucking kidding me?
Holy
Same damn
crap.
thing.
Oh no, wait, why? Why?
Alright? We're gonna figure out a way to save
He only took her to see if it would work.
See how white and bloodless his face was right then.
No way. No way he literally just sat there to watch his sister burn.
17 minutes.
Holy crap, that's so dark.
It's gonna be alright.
Imagine what that would do to your mind
I promise, okay?
when you're like
Hear
10,
me? I
11 years
promise.
old. I don't know how old they are, but
Listening to her sobbing on the other side of the door. Her brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand there, fists clenched so tight his knuckles were white.
that's actually insane. It was silent. All they could hear was the creaking of the boat as it shifted in the water. They waited and waited, but Seven didn't continue.
What happened then?
Junpei couldn't wait any longer. He had to know. Seven looked at the
Come on,
floor.
man. Put yourself in my shoes. It doesn't end good. You think I want to remember that?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost wish I hadn't remembered.
Seven shook his head. There was something Junpei had to
Hey,
know.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Look,
Yeah.
I don't want to ask this either,
But you weren't on that side of the door, you know?
there's something I don't get. So if you could just tell me, did that girl, Akane, really...
Seven stared straight ahead at nothing.
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything
Damn.
we could do.
Holy shit.
After a while, the countdown ended, and we heard something burning.
No, dude.
The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore. A few minutes passed. The door opened. The boy in the uniform tripped over his own feet running in. We followed, too numb to speak. The air in the incinerator was hot. Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. The air was wavering, and in the middle of the room, there it lay.
There
The
it
kid's legs
lay.
were shaking so bad, I don't know how he managed to walk. I couldn't see his face, but his body somehow looked empty.
His body looked
Finally, he
empty.
reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then,
Damn. Santa. Oh man is right. Junpei felt a cold lump from in the pit of his stomach. A feeling of sickening anticipation washed over him. He could feel his body shivering. He desperately did not want to know the answer he feared. He knew already, but he had to ask. He had to know for sure.
Can I ask you one?
What's that?
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me, okay? Please?
Seven looked at Junpei curiously and ran his tongue quickly over his dry lips.
Kurashiki. Her name was Akane Kurashiki.
Kurashiki. What do we, wait. What do we know about Kurashiki? Something inside of Junpei stopped. He had no more words left. He had no more Junpei left. He was just a shell of flesh and bone. What? Seven turned to Snake.
You were there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You are correct, Detective.
Whoa. Wait. Junpei's mind was blank, withdrawn from the world. Somewhere far away, he could hear Seven and Snake
Don't
talking.
misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
Yeah. It was
So you're
him
saying you're
with
not working
Santa,
with
yeah.
Zero, right?
Of course not.
No, he was there with you.
What about you?
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zero?
She was on the other boat as they were doing the same experiment, trying to get them to like have telekinesis or whatever the hell.
I told you before.
So she wasn't
idiot.
there.
I was in Nevada, in
Right.
Building Q.
Right.
I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat, but I didn't know it was you.
Yeah, and there was one left behind. Her surprise seemed to be genuine. Seven regarded Clover for a moment and rubbed his chin thoughtfully.
Well, I guess I believe you.
Clover nodded.
All right, let me ask you another question.
He stuck his hands into his pockets and took a few steps. Then he stopped and turned to face them again.
Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki.
Right.
He's Akane's brother.
Right.
You know that?
Yeah. We got that part.
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well,
yeah.
I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother, but I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning.
Yeah,
9
considering
years
he's
ago, he was in the
blind and
middle of
stuff.
puberty.
Yeah, his voice,
entirely
he sounded like
different.
someone else. Yeah.
I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that connection. As such,
Right.
I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did
Right.
you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a feeling.
Santa
Feeling.
Akane Kurashiki, June's brother?
That spark caught flame in Junpei's leaden mind, and the fog began to clear. Meow. Like an engine beginning to turn, images and thoughts began to coalesce in his mind, coming faster and faster. Hello? Forming bigger images, bigger thoughts. Meow. Junpei blinked. He was back.
There's still a lot we don't know. I mean,
He's getting
like,
weird
a lot.
flashes. He's getting like the weird telekinesis thing happening. Meow.
But there is one thing I think we can say.
What's that?
Body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
Right, yeah, one of the other. This guy's on a rampage. Ace has been killing people left and right.
What?
Come on, man. What kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
Hey, go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, right?
He just remembered he's a detective at all.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take place?
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary program.
Right, except for Hongo,
Kubota,
which was in
the
it for
person
some
who
reason.
conducted the
Yeah.
actual experiments.
Mm-hmm.
Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant. Musashido, the man who financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge? Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister.
Yeah, holy shit.
That's why he killed them.
Yeah,
No, I
did.
don't think Santa actually murdered anyone.
What do you mean? In fact, Junpei didn't think he knew. He knew. He couldn't explain why or how, but he had no doubt that Santa had killed no one. Perhaps the madness of the last several hours was finally driving him insane, but Junpei had ceased to be surprised at this sudden knowledge and had even begun to accept it.
If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it? I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
Snake, Clover, and Seven all nodded. He's gonna fuck up Ace.
The person who planned
Yeah.
the Nonary project.
Right.
In other words, Ace.
Ace. There was a moment of silence.
What?
And then the room shook. From far away, they heard the sudden rush of water.
What the hell's going on here?
Oh, we're sinking,
Must be
boys.
6 a.m. Our time is up.
Our time is up and we're sinking, boys.
Come on, we need to get out of here.
Yeah, we need to get the hell out of here. In the drawer that held the picture was a key card. Junpei grabbed it.
I'm betting this sucker opens the exit. Come on.
Let's hope so. New material has been added to the file screen. Holy shit. Longest cutscene of life. Okay. I'm starting to slouch in my chair. I'm right. I think this is the exit, right? There we go. We go there. Yeah. We did the thing. We opened the door. Now we need to get out of here. Watch, there's no other, like, puzzle room. It's just immediately to the ending. That being said, I've been late for an hour and a half. That room took me a while. The door opened and they stumbled into the library.
Huh.
I
think the shaking stopped.
We're just back in here,
It
huh?
seems so, but we are yet to be out of danger.
You're right. Let's hurry.
They ran across the hallway.
This exit needs the Uranus card, too.
He said Uranus. Straight for the large metal door. Next to the door was the Uranus card reader.
Hey, Junpei.
Yeah, I know.
They slid the key card through, and the door rumbled open.
All right, it's open.
Out of the library and into the hallway they ran. All right, Scooby Gang, let's get the fuck out of here. At the end of the hallway was a door. Junpei reached into his pocket to pull out the key as he ran toward it.
Okay, Neptune.
The Uranus
Let's
key.
see if you work.
No, never mind Neptune. He turned it.
Yes, I think it unlocked.
It's just like a cliff into the water. 12-year-old Armand with the Uranus? Yeah. As one, they shoved the door open and poured through it. Oh, there's the incinerator. In front of them was another great metal door. Above it was a metal plaque.
It says incinerator, so this is the incinerator.
This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Then there ought to be a lever near the door.
Right.
Yeah, right here.
Junpei ran up to it.
Pull that and the door should open.
Got it.
Okay. As he spoke, he pulled the lever. Wait, why would we go in here? There's an exit on the other side, huh? The motor in the door groaned as it slowly ground open. There was no time to waste. As soon as the door had opened far enough to admit them all, 4 dashed through. And suddenly, there before them, were the 4 who they'd parted from earlier. Oh shit! Okay, alright. We're all here. Ace and Lotus stood in front of the number 9 door. Oh no, Santa was curled into a ball against the wall of the incinerator, holding his stomach. Wait. And there was June. She sat slumped against the wall, exhausted.
What the hell is going on?
I don't think we still know who Zero is, right? Because we assume it's Santa. And if it was Santa, he's gonna kill Ace. But maybe he wanted to do it in a certain way? How could he make the mistake of letting Ace get a gun? He skidded to a stop in front of her and knelt
What's
down.
wrong? Are you okay?
Her face was pale and her lips dry. When she spoke, he could barely hear her.
Jumpy, you came to get me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about all that. Like, yes, I was trying, but...
Of course I did. I made a promise.
Okay, Junpei said, yeah, this is my moment.
So glad you're here.
I'm the protagonist.
So glad.
She mumbled the same words over and over, weakly. Junpei could feel his heart breaking.
What happened to you?
I'm fine. I just fainted. I
Mm.
wasn't feeling very good.
Right, she's kind of been sick this whole
A
time.
lot better now.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer. You shouldn't worry about me.
She was looking towards Santa. Junpei turned to look as well.
Santa.
Bro got messed up. He got the gun punch. He's not having a good time. Santa grimaced, his face contorted in pain. Seven grabbed him by the collar and roared at him.
Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
Despite himself, a grunt of pain escaped Santa's lips as Seven shook him.
Don't have it. I got sucker punched.
Mm.
They took the gun.
Oh, right. In this ending, he has the gun.
What?
Okay. That makes sense.
What? Isn't that obvious?
I took the gun.
Yeah, here we are again. Lotus, you would be the one getting grabbed with your bazongas. Jesus. He did indeed have the revolver in his hand. It was pressed against Lotus' temple. Ace had her pinned to him with the other arm, and she was shaking visibly. Her fiery attitude was gone, replaced by fear. Yeah, she's like crying. She didn't dare to speak. There was sweat on her forehead, and when her eyes weren't flicking up to the gun pressed against her, they seemed to desperately want to say something.
Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo.
Yeah, I guess we already know, huh?
Pharmaceuticals.
We already know. Seven's deep baritone rumble shook the walls. Ace
You
sneered.
have me at a disadvantage, and I don't like that.
Yeah, bazongas are gonna get you every time.
You know me, but I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
The pain of prosopagnosia, right?
Junpei's voice was casual. Oh, right, he doesn't know who's who. He has that weird thing where he's, like, not sure what your face looks like. Some weird disease. Or at least it was trying to be.
Another irritating insect. And how do you know that?
Good question.
Junpei couldn't say, he just knew. Another unexplainable
No
mystery.
matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go.
Behind Ace, Junpei could see the red. It was placed in a small indentation on the wall. Quickly, Ace placed his hand on the scanner.
First is 1. Give me your hand.
It beeped and he forced Lotus's hand onto it as well.
8. And with this,
And then at last, he reached into the pocket of his jacket, pulled something out and pressed it against the panel. The third asterisk appeared on the red.
9.
The thing he had used for the final verification was the bracelet with the number 9.
The ninth man. Kubota's bracelet.
Yep.
I believe I've won this game.
His smirk made Junpei's blood boil.
I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is.
Junpei's eyes flicked toward Santa. He hadn't moved since they'd entered the room. Santa was still holding his stomach and groaning as if in immense pain. Junpei wasn't sure if it was real pain, but he wasn't sure it wasn't either.
What the hell are you planning, Santa?
Yeah, what is he planning? He's just gonna let him get
This
away?
game ends
No
now.
way. Ain't no way.
I will escape, and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending. I suggest you enjoy your final moments. Goodbye. Wait!
Ace, of course, paid no heed to Seven's request and laid hold of the lever on the red. With a sickening sense of finality, he pulled it.
What? Why isn't it opening? One more time.
I guess he must have known. He must know a different way to open that door, because Santa is Zero. Lotus tried to take advantage of Ace's confusion and managed to twist herself out of his grasp, but he still got her. At the last second, he grabbed hold of her wrist and shoved it onto the red.
No open!
He waved the number 9 bracelet over the red and then his own bracelet as well. He pulled the lever a second time. Damn, we're not letting him out, huh?
No! What is this? Why? That digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Bro's mad. Bro is big mad. Ace's fury and confusion had overridden all other thoughts. He had set down the revolver. It was just below the red.
Now!
Seven chose that moment to act. He moved far faster than a man of his bulk should have been able to, and he launched that bulk straight at Ace. All right, detective man, show me what you can do, buddy. You finally get to use some of that force. It was over before they knew it. He finally gets to do something other than fail to open boxes and such. In the blink of an eye, Ace was on the floor, He rolled onto his side, groaning in pain. Lotus ran straight for Junpei. She darted around behind him and stuck her head out, making sure to keep Junpei between herself and Ace.
Oh, that was close. Too close. Thank you, Seven.
Don't mention it.
Seven stood over Ace, his breathing slow and heavy.
Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit.
Damn, get his
9
ass.
years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces.
Yeah,
If
true.
a suspect can't talk, they ain't much good. Once he's
Also
locked
true.
up in a cell, we're gonna have a little chat.
Yeah, if we get out of here.
9 years ago?
I don't know what Santa's planning, but he's been back there real quiet all of a sudden.
Must be.
Yeah, you finally figured it out, dumbass.
He's planted his hand on the floor and shook his head. Junpei walked toward him. He stopped and looked down at Ace with pity on his face.
Ace,
Why did they have to make that rhyme?
you killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Wait, Nijisaki?
He peered at Junpei, genuinely confused.
Oh, right. You don't know yet. All right. We'll just go through them in order then. Let's start off with Kubota. You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone. You killed him without making it look like you killed him.
Right.
The way I figure it, you had 4 motives. 1.
4? Bro
The
said
number-
I got you,
the number
detective
9
time.
is dangerous. Whoever
Right.
had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding
Right.
9 to any number doesn't change the digital route.
Right.
Which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself, so that you could make use of its power. In fact, you did use it in the murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before. You needed to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing, you used Kubota as a test. You wanted to know how serious this Nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank?
Yeah, that makes
You convinced
sense.
him to break the rules so you could see what would happen.
Yeah. Bro
That
was
was why
doing
you
this from the
killed
beginning.
Kubota.
We
But he was
found our
only the
culprit.
first.
We found the real killer of them all.
Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki.
Damn, that's what he meant to kill him, but also didn't. But what was he doing there randomly, I wonder? Like, just randomly in that room.
Chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake. That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not... That was Nijisaki? Why?
I'll get to that.
So wait a minute. If Zero knew, which is Santa, that this guy had that problem, that he couldn't tell between people's faces, then he was probably the one that planted Nijisaki there with Snake's outfit in order for him to kill him.
Anyway, you thought he was Snake.
He made it do
Snake
it
was
himself.
one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago.
That's
Remember
crazy.
He was the blind kid.
How would he know that he was gonna kill Nijisaki? Or want to kill Snake even?
But his presence?
That's who he thought it was.
Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me. But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me? Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat. Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him. That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet.
So, okay. So Zero planted this to happen. He knew this was gonna happen because of who Hongo is, right? And so in order to avoid Snake actually dying, he put him in the freaking coffin, I guess.
You just waved it over the red. Verified your own number and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel. Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed. And then 81 seconds passed. And poor Nijisaki was dead.
Damn.
You mean to say Snake is still alive?
Snake is definitely
Sorry
still
to
alive.
disappoint you, but I'm
Yeah.
as good as new. Thank you
Yeah.
for killing the wrong man. But I can't say
Sure.
I like knowing that you wanted me dead.
Yeah,
Although,
no.
to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Yeah, true.
Well,
Ace's self-derision was frustrating. But Junpei kept his emotions in check and continued.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death. When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room. You had been in charge of the Nonary project. Of course, you would have known the solution to every puzzle, which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters.
Which he did to get the
was
bracelet.
there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with it.
Oh no, he was just in there. He was literally just in there. What's going on, Rose? How are you doing? What are you doing here, Rose? What are you doing here, Rose? I was watching you play Left 4 Dead for a little bit. Unfortunately, it was only like, you know, maybe about 20 minutes before I had to be live, but hello, Rose. How was Left 4 Dead? Did you have a good time? Why you always gotta bonk me? Soon you're gonna say it's because I didn't feed you like everyone else.
Deep in the other man's chest. One blow was all it took, and then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
Bro killed him and didn't even think about it.
With you about Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
He didn't feed. I did feed you. Actually, I very exclusively feed the chicken. All my chickens are very well fed.
I had no reason
and
to
there's
say
a furnace
no,
in
so
there.
I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest? You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote. But that wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket. It wasn't a very good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you. You must have been desperate. But what made you willing to risk it all to do it? Ace.
That was the only thing Junpei hadn't been able to figure out.
Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand.
Yeah.
Obviously did it. But why?
Why?
Because of this.
Slowly, Ace reached down and pulled something out of his pocket. It was a folded piece of paper.
What's with the paper?
Just read it.
Junpei took it and opened it.
Let's see.
This was what it said.
Number 1. There are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the Nonary game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world. Simply
And
look
he said
into the
no
camera,
thank you.
And once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please.
Thank you for the cheeky Rose.
0.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters.
Right.
As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse.
But he didn't
My
repent.
plan
He
was to
killed the
find
guy.
pocket watch before if I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan. Unfortunately for me, you got to it first. That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant
Right.
to kill him from the beginning then? Musashido, I mean.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I... But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Ace had confessed everything. What energy he had left with him, with the truth, and he sagged on his knees. Although he had confessed, his sins were not forgiven. Junpei felt revulsion for the pathetic man on the floor near his feet. But in among the revulsion was a hint of pity. After all, Ace had not been the only person who murdered those 3 men. Junpei spoke quietly.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes.
Well, not a toga
So it
bee.
would seem.
Not a toga pre.
There was little more than
Yeah,
repugnance.
yeah.
In many ways.
You were definitely manipulated.
Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared.
Yeah, Q in Santa. Somebody get him in here.
The Reds in the large
Somebody get
hospital
him
were
in here.
dismantled.
Yeah.
Nijisaki was dressed like Snake.
Right.
There was an axe in the captain's quarters.
Right.
Musashido was delirious
I
from
see
the
where this is
anesthetic,
going.
so
I
he
see where
couldn't
this is
fight
going.
back.
Where is he? Get him in here.
Nijisaki as
Get him in the
well.
conversation.
In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap. But yes, this was a trap. It was Zero's trap.
All the way to the end,
And I
too.
fell for it. Hook, line,
Yep,
and sinker.
hook, line, and
I did
sinker.
everything he wanted me to
You
do.
even got to the end of the game and you still failed.
Yeah. By manipulating
Crazy.
you, Zero was able to kill 3 people
Three
and keep the
people,
blood off
yeah.
his own hands. All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years
That's
ago.
right. And now Santa, Q and Santa, he comes in like he's fucking he comes in with the side eye like, that's right, boys, it was me all along. He takes off his own like head like in Scooby-Doo, but it's just another him.
That's why
He
this
takes off the
Nonary
mask, but it's
happened.
just him again.
Am I right?
It was me all
Santa.
along. There he is. Junpei looked over at Santa. As Junpei spoke, he stood up, his legs still shaky.
Huh?
Huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
Ain't no
I
way.
don't know any.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa.
Ain't no way.
Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh?
Seven's face was sad as he spoke.
My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki. No doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you.
Yeah, true.
But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all, the person who planned the Nonary game this time around was Zero, and Zero's you.
There he is.
Looks like you really do have your memories back. huh?
Oh, demeanor changed. Demeanor changed. Santa's smile was sarcastic and something else.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki.
There he
I
is.
was one of the kids in the Nonary game 9 years ago.
He really set this shit up, didn't
I
he?
made it out. So did Snake over there. But there's
Right.
one thing. No, I guess there's 2 things.
Dang,
you got wrong.
Santa. Dang, Santa.
Number 1, I ain't Zero.
Oh, wait.
What?
Wait, what?
Huh?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant, like a secretary.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. I was really thinking about this. I was like, how the hell did he put this all together? Like,
But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with
it's
all this.
June. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy.
All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, if you're not Zero, who is?
Show yourself. Demon.
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say 2 things? You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this Nonary game happened.
Yes.
That's not it.
That's not it.
Revenge isn't the only purpose.
Right.
There's another reason you guys were playing the Nonary game.
Thank you for the hydrate, by the way.
To save someone.
Save someone.
Right. You were brought here to help my sister, to save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about?
How do you
Akane
mean?
Kurashiki died 9 years ago.
Yeah, how do you... His eyes went as wide as dinner plates, and he spun around toward June. Junpei followed his gaze.
What
No way. She was gone. Where June had been, there was nothing.
the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki?
Seven began to mumble to himself, a strange series of words stunning together as if his mind wasn't functioning properly. His face was twisted with effort as though he were struggling with something they couldn't see. He gritted his teeth and pressed his hand against the sides of his head.
Oh, my head!
Oh my god. He's having a freaking heart attack in the middle of all this.
Seven! What the hell is going on?
I don't know, I just... Oh, I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode!
From somewhere far away, they all heard a deep, heavy noise. It sounded like a tremendous wheel slowly beginning to turn. Santa seemed to have entered an almost trance-like state. His words were calm and measured.
What was the Nonary
He has a bomb.
project?
He does have a fucking bomb. Oh, what do
I'm
you
sure you
mean?
know already, but I'll tell you one more time.
Well, okay,
This
here we go.
project
Story
designed
time.
to test a particular
Story time.
Phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon? for two organisms to communicate with one another
Right.
in the absence of physical
Telekinesis
contact.
bullshit, yes.
The morphogenetic field theory.
Right.
Human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information. That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were two separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q.
Why was it called Building Q? I just want to know.
Faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones. They were told to send their answers into the morphic field set and transmit them to their brothers and sisters on the Gigantic.
Right. Send it telepathically. You know what to do, kids.
And the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q.
Wait, as if that matters. All of you were gonna... Wait, did it work?
For some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me. Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic.
Okay.
I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you? I'm pretty sure you know where this is going.
I don't know.
What
I
is
don't
going?
know.
Don't play dumb.
I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
You couldn't. How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia?
That's true. From the other timeline. I do, to be fair, okay, to be fair, I like the way that this game makes the lore, like, it thought about the fact that you had to play the game a handful of times before finding the true ending, and it's trying to find a way to include that, so that the lore-wise, it makes sense that we were able to not only go to different timelines, but also transmit information through this morphogenic whatever the hell field. And then through that, we know things that we shouldn't, right? But this is between two people that is me, right? Like, it's just me to me. So it's still kind of weird. I still don't really understand how that's going to play into this.
Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well, that's...
The answer to that is easy. He knew because I knew. Junpei was receiving information that I sent to him through the morph... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. We have one last person we don't know about. In Japanese, the letter Q is a phonetic symbol for the number 9. Oh, shit. Did you just fucking ask ChatGPT? That's fucking crazy. That is cool, though. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures, then? Imagine a river that splits in two, like an upside-down Y. The river flows from the top to the bottom from a single stream into two branches. It only flows in one direction. It can never flow backward. Information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future, but never flows backward. That's why people at the river's source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. But the people downstream will never know about one another either. Information only flows along the path of the river, like the timeline we were using. But I am different. I can manipulate the morphic field set to pluck the knowledge from the future. I know what happens on either fork of the river, even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am I, the 9th letter of the alphabet, but I am also 0. No, that's not true. I'm not really 0. Not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than 0. 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0. Where did she go? June. No. Akane. Where did you go?
Santa!
Why's Clover... Oh, shit.
Freeze.
Santa's got the gun. Santa's got a gun. Guess he picked it up when we weren't watching. Looks like he's turned the tables on Ace, though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his head.
Get up.
Sure. Isn't about to take that gun off him for a minute, is he? Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he just looks drained. I guess he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but...
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
He can't get through any numbered doors, which is 2 people. What the hell is he thinking?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus.
Motherfucker said I'm said this is a seasonal game.
It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
This game is for the holidays. We have a Santa Claus. That's it? That's all he's gonna give us? What the hell does that even mean? Shit, they're out. And now the gate's shut. Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be all right. Well, I guess there's no harm in trying. Let's see if this door still opens.
Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
Oh, boy.
You mean we're trapped?
Yeah,
So
we're
it would
trapped.
seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There
We're
can really
in
only
the
be
incinerator.
one thing Santa would do now.
Right.
No, you can't be serious.
Yep. Oh, but he is. Shit, we've got to do something. Maybe we can still get out through door 9. There's the red. Yeah, all right, we can do this. I've just got to... No, it's not going to work. There's no way. The 5 of us can't open this door. 2 plus 5, 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. 2 plus 6 is 8. Is there any combination that'll work?
Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook?
Sure, why not? I don't think I'm going to need them. Ever again. Well, she certainly looks purposeful. Looks like she's writing equations. A lot of them. Man. She doesn't look very happy. Oh, man. What, hey, no need to be ripping pages out of it like that.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
All right, at least Severin got it away from her. Maybe now I can get a look at what she was writing. Let's see. Yeah, no, there's no way. There is no... Oh!
What? And there's no other way?
Lotus. Looks like she figured it out, though. Man, this is just too cruel.
It's okay. Go.
Lotus.
No way.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
No
Don't
way.
give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
God damn it, you idiot!
Whoa, where the hell did that come from? Looks like she expected that about as much as I did.
If you're not... Look, it'd be bad, all right?
For a copy, she doesn't have much confidence.
If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Uh-huh.
Look,
That's
I'm just
kind
not
of
leaving you
true.
behind, all right? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
You're all idiots.
Act as tough as you want, Lotus. We can all see you're about to cry.
That being said, however, I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Huh?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace. I couldn't see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the red.
Oh, yeah.
It's the wrong numbers anyway. We don't need 9.
It has to be 9.
But then what do we need?
Why isn't it opening?
Just to see. Why don't we give it a shot?
Yeah, just add everybody's numbers.
Give it a shot.
Yes, that is what I said.
Oh, no way. No way, right? No way, right? No. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind, yeah. It didn't open it because it's not
But
9.
It did open 9 years ago. The digital route was 9 then.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
I mean, we gotta try everything, right? Shit. If we can't get through the door, we can't get out. The walls are way too high. There's no way in hell we could get to the hole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. All we can do is stand here and stare at this door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. This is the end. Just shit, I hope it's the end. Fucking Akane vision. I was watching. I had watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums I heard. Smell, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness was inside of him. Through the morphic field set, we were resonant, and we were as one. I was him, and at the same time, I was an observer. It started with a tremendous noise like a clap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off on the ship we were on. That was when my resonance with him began. My resonant event melted into him and we became one, inside of Junpei. Somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind 9 years in the future, but I didn't lose myself. I was living in two realities at once. One was the present, and the other one was the future. Perhaps you can think of it as two movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Eventually, it becomes difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or the other. That was why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
That was my brother Aoi. He was yelling. I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age.
Come on, hurry up!
We ran down a long, straight hallway and burst into the large hospital room. Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got in a fist fight. A girl watching them began to cry. "I want to go home," she cried. "I want to go home." Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. "It's been 2 hours since the Nonary game began. We're starting to fall apart." "Yeah, they're fighting." But just when all hope seemed lost, Light started talking. He was blind. 9 years later, we would call him Snake.
Hello, everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
He was older than most of us, and his voice had authority and dignity. The fights died down and we gathered around
I
him.
have a little sister. She is very important to me. Right now, she is over in Building Q and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
As he spoke, he pulled something from his pocket. In his hand were 9 4-leaf clovers.
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult. But my sister means a great deal to me. And I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her. Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 4-leaf clovers would be appropriate. Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover. For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember. We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way.
Santa was here for the speech as well, so maybe it's got something to do with that.
Did you know that the leaves on the 4-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these. They're a promise between friends.
Yeah, the music is giving me like, I don't know why, some like really sad Naruto vibes. Is that stupid? I don't know why. He gave a clover to each of us. I took one too. Eventually, he was left with only a single 4-leaf clover. He had one last thing to say.
Now don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before it was gone, we were calm. After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer and opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with the number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 doors with 9 on them, and we found them in the chapel. We split into 2 groups and walked through the doors. Before long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. For some reason, this room had another number 9 on, but this time it was only the 1. But if there were only one door, that meant only 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors.
We began to panic. Then, as if things had not gotten bad enough already,
Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been...
What? What's happening? What did that thing say? That didn't sound good.
my brother Aoi swallowed hard and answered,
It means this room is gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator, and that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
and incinerate means to burn.
Help me!
Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Then, high up on the wall, a door opened and a man appeared. He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man, as large as a bear. 9 years later, we would call him
Don't
Seven.
worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
The rest happened just like Seven had said it did. The 4 of us who had stayed behind but were saved by Seven, we crawled through the vent away from the incinerator and slid down into the hall. We came out on the other side of the door 9. On the wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. We went through those and began to run up the spiral stairs. As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Nona, my brother Aoi, Snake, and Seven. The other children, the ones who had gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. I could hear them cheering each other on. We ran and ran and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs spiraled upward like a tornado. Eventually, I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. Didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they had caught up. That was when I realized
Oh no, where is it? Did I drop Jumpy's present?
I knew I'd had it with me when we passed through the vent. Then, had I dropped it as we slid out? I had to go back. I had to. But I knew I couldn't tell the others. They would stop me, I was sure of that. I didn't stop to think, I was simply moved. I ran to the central hall, the room that connected to all the other areas of the ship. I hid in the shadows, and moments later, I felt a rush of wind as they ran past me, up the staircase. I waited until they were out of sight, and then I ran. I moved as quietly as I could, down and down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck. I ran into the hallway and looked around frantically.
There it is!
It was just where I thought it would be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched it from the floor, but as I ran back towards the stairs in freedom, the door to the incinerator opened, and a man stepped out. It was Hongo. Gentaro Hongo. 9 years later, we call him Ace.
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back.
His smile made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corner of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue the experiment.
I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly, I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. Then I spun around and broke into a run. I felt Hongo's hand close over my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
There was an edge of insanity to his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could.
No! Stop! Let go of me!
I shook my hand and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hongo to let go of me. But I was still only a child. I was no match for a man like Hongo.
Stop struggling, goddammit!
He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Then suddenly,
Akane!
the door to the stairs flew open, and my brother Aoi burst out of it. Behind him came Seven and Snake.
Akane!
He cried my name again as he leapt through toward Hongo.
You came back!
I cried out. But then
Ah, you're too late, idiot.
Hongo threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator. The force of it threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked toward the open number 9 door. Hongo stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother, his fists clenched. But those fists never reached Hongo. I see. We're really getting to the drama now, hopefully. This is the second time we've recounted this story, but with the cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hongo glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pockets and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. He checked the screen, then tossed the bracelets carelessly onto the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. A few moments later, the 2 other doors slid shut as well. Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran towards the door with the 9.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
I could hear a voice from the other side of the door, a worried, frightened voice. My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door.
What?
Then it started again.
Warning. Emergency Incineration Command has been acknowledged. Incineration will begin in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Holy shit. Man, I knew it was gonna say what it was gonna say, but that is one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it.
It's starting.
Yeah,
Santa
here we go
started
again,
the
I guess.
incinerator.
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
Yeah, he's just having a fever dream all over again.
What the hell? What the hell?
What the
in God's name
hell?
are you talking about?
You know what
It's
we're talking
9 years
about.
this and 9 years that, and when it's not
Right.
9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of.
I'm happy
fucking
somebody finally said it.
experiments. You aren't making any sense.
Oh my god. She's been missing for a lot of this, hasn't she?
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to
Yeah, we
explain it
really,
right now.
listen, we have been through like 7 flashbacks. We have been through like 9 flashbacks.
I promise. I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
But
Incineration will begin in
It would take more than 9 words to explain to you what is happening
17
here.
minutes.
you know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn.
Yes,
What
we
kind of
got the
idiot do you
burn
think
part.
I am? I know what incinerate means. Well,
Uh,
God damn it. Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else.
yeah,
Talk
yeah,
about
really,
whatever you want.
listen, you heard it. We have 17 minutes to get out of
You
here.
have to do something for me. 7. Figure this out.
What? Why me?
You're the freaking detective.
Just shut up and stop this thing.
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off
Well,
button.
probably not from the inside, Lotus. I'll be honest with
There
you.
isn't anything like that.
No, there's
How
definitely
the hell
nothing
do
like
you
that.
know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor, it's moving. Oh, trapdoor. Oh, sick. We have an... Oh, my God. Okay. Motherfucking puzzle time. What else can I say about it, but...
What the hell is that?
No idea what the hell that is.
What is that?
What else could I say? The floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. At least it kind of did. There was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off, even as more took their place, and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. But, all I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears. Nobody said anything about a freaking computer before. Ah, I see. All I can see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, all right? Everything's gonna be okay. Man, I wish that thing would just shut up.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
All right, back to this thing. If it's only showing up now, then it's gonna be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Oh, right, the computer wizard. Let's fucking go. Hey, we're all tense, lady. That doesn't mean you get to shove people around.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
I don't know. You're the computer wizard. Sure, I'll just push some buttons. I'm sure that'll... Oh, God, we have to play goddamn Sudoku or some shit. At least it's on now. What's on the screen, though?
What is this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
Yeah, it's a puzzle, all right. It's got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. The number range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle, the incinerator will stop?
Mm.
Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have to play some Sudoku real quick. No worries. All right, puzzle, how do you work? Man, that goddamn voice again.
Incineration will begin in 13 minutes.
Shit, 13 minutes. Hey, 13. Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop. My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face. A frightening, evil face. Oh, not the eyeball. It was Hongo. How long had he been watching me?
Don't know what to do.
Oh, this isn't even Junpei right now. We're still through the eyes of Akane. Okay.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
A terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my! How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty, you see?
Bro's
I'd even let
cracked
you
out
a
right
way
now.
out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man. If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red?
All right, here we go. And then I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
I looked down at my left hand. The face on my bracelet showed a 5. 1 plus 3 plus 5 is 9. I ran to the door with the 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel. Nothing.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
I hear Hongo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded
Monkeys?
by monkeys.
What is he talking about?
Now start the experiment.
What is he on
Solve
about
the
right now?
puzzle.
Bro has lost
I
it.
don't know how.
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you?
Oh my god.
Get the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
Holy crap, the bro is still going.
You'll burn alive.
To be fair, the voice actor is going crazy as well.
I imagine it will be very painful.
Not the what the heck? His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
Okay, we've spent like 10 minutes just listening to this. I was crying, great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow, I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't. I just can't. There's no way.
What was I going to do? I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating, and my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself to pieces. Well, you're kind of telling a 5-year-old to calm down, you know what I mean? Like, I reached into my pockets. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come to get. The doll Jumpy had given me. At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me, Jumpy. Help me. Help me. Help me. Jumpy. 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 Please help me. Jumpy.
She literally said, Jumpy. With the reverb and all.
Akane?
Yeah, I'm committed. We have to do this. This has to end. I have to know what the end of this game is.
Akane!
Who the hell is Akane?
The echo and everything. Seven and Lotus don't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me, and I think Snake may have figured it out. I left the shower while you were doing a number puzzle. I come back and it's another number puzzle. We're doing another puzzle. I didn't, you said finish the game. You said, wow, how could you be playing this game for another 30 sessions? You have to finish this game one last time. And now we're on the... Why are you bonking me? Hey, you said, listen to me. Listen to me. Long shower because we had been reading for like an hour. That is a solid point, Moon. That is a solid point. Stop bonking me. Stop bonking me. You... what were you doing taking so long in the shower, huh? What were you doing in that shower? That you took an hour. It took literally, I have been live for 2.5 hours. And all of a sudden you're telling me that you took an hour shower because it took you that long, and now you're back at another puzzle. I had to dookie then shower? I see. I rescind my statements. They call him Joystick for a reason? I think we'll leave it there, huh? No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
Fuck. Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her. Shit.
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course. But I'd heard it so clearly. Like he was right there. I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
That's her. She's there. Then that means...
Akane! Akane!
Akane! Akane! Akane! Are you in an incinerator right now?
Yes, I am! How did you know?
Holy shit, we did it. We did the fucking thing. I couldn't believe that he knew that. Now I understand what Santa meant.
Right. There's only one way to help her. You were
Right.
brought here to help my sister.
Pure, I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna do it. I promise. I think I get it now.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
Jumpy, we don't have time!
We really don't have time. As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it.
And I do. I get everything now. At last, I finally understand what all of this means. I know why the Nonary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. We doing baby games today? We're doing baby games today. Probably later though. As soon as I'm done with this freaking puzzle. Oh my god. This is insane. I can't believe it. But there's only one possible answer. Zero is Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. That means that there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. I must save her. Bro, it's been like 10 minutes. It's been she's dead, okay? In your internal monologue, she's already died 3 times over.
6 minutes.
The voice reminded me of how much time I had left.
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, all right? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. So don't worry, all right? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. It felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned and with my feelings for him. Not the hey, yo. Save her? I'm trying to save her. Alright, time to get to work, Junpei. Is Snake talking to them about something? Read. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way.
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, Lotus. I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. And the fact that we're gonna fucking die. I'll apologize later, alright? Now let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over this grid. I think the panels are out of order, so I just need to switch these out. Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. I'll just have to try it.
Think of what I did all those times before.
Yeah,
Do this
think
on
of
my
them.
own, with my own mind.
That's right.
Solve this problem.
The big brain. I can do... the eyes. Determination. Determination has set in for me to finally end this. Okay, alright. So we're playing Sudoku. The eyes. Alright. Just to be fair, I would put a serious timer on this and know that I'm gonna fail this. Alright, so we can put a switch there. Oh, I see. Okay. So 1 can't move. And if we put a 3 here, then we can switch it with something here, but then we won't be able to switch that there. Okay, what's my hint? Right. When I press hint, numbers appear in the empty spots on the grid. They're all single digits. I get the feeling the numbers change when I switch out the yellow squares. The square at the bottom. Why does it stay blank when I press hint? Oh, this one. Holy shit. In before 12-hour New Game Plus? Yeah, no, that's definitely not happening. Straight back to puzzle jail for Armand. No. No, I have to lock in. I can do this. I believe in me. Why is there an S? Okay. W there. The 1 has to stay there. Another number puzzle is right. Alright. 78919. What do these numbers have to equal? And why is that even a hint? Looks like I can turn them on and off. Then is there something special meaning to there being 2 modes? What could it mean? Oh, maybe... I can take numbers out. Okay, but that doesn't do anything. So I definitely have to put a number back in. Right? Wait. These numbers are changing as I'm switching this one out. But why? D. What is D? Wait, let me switch that with a 5. 5, and these become 9. Why? What if I put a 0? 0, 1. 1 turns into a 5? Oh, because no. No, why did they become a 5? I don't understand. Okay. So this one cannot be changed. And this becomes a 5. Why 5? Is that a 0 or an O? Oh, that's an O. That is so an O. 3, 3, 5. Okay. I mean, I know that letters start to mean numbers at some point, right? So 1 through 11, I think, is just 11. But once you get to 12, it becomes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I think. It's usually what it's been the last couple of times. But what am I supposed to solve? Like, I don't understand. Does that mean they're supposed to match? Maybe I need to make all the numbers in the squares the same. Make all the numbers in the squares the same. If I switch out a yellow square, the number that shows up in the hint changed too. It looks like the numbers are affected by the adjacent squares. For example, when I switch out 3 with 5, the hint number increases by 2. I bet the hint just adds the surrounding numbers. Oh, because 3 plus 1 plus 1 is 5. Okay. And you're saying that I need to make all of these numbers equal the same thing? So surely they have to equal 9, right? That's the whole point of it. And so if I wanted them to equal 9, well, that's not good. What about an A? Take an A. That's not good. Okay, what's W? W for 9. 9 there, 9 there, 9 there. Okay, we're cooking. We're cooking. Everybody wait. We're cooking. How do I get these other ones to be a 9? I don't even know if 9 is the right answer, but I'm sure it is. I think they must be calculated in a different way. Digital roots? If they're digital root, then they'll always end up as 1 digit. That doesn't fucking help. Wait. S? What is S? That has to be a huge number, right? P. That shit is burning. I hope it's burning because I'm definitely trying to get it there. So this number added up all of these, right? No, wait, how many of these numbers did it add to get to 9? 6 plus 1 is 7 plus 3 is 10 plus 8. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. I'm getting out the fucking calculator. 1 plus 3 plus 8 plus 6 is 18, which is the digital root number is 9. And so R, what the hell is R? After 11, it becomes numbers, right? So if that is true, then I need to I need to like write these down, dude. I'm about to open like a notepad or something. I like actually need to write this. This is crazy. I don't know what R is. A12. I'm literally busting out the hold. Everyone hold. I need to write some shit. I need like a notepad. I'm opening the calculator like on my freaking computer right now. We're cracking the code. This is really the final boss. This is insane. Hold on, hold on. I think it cut off the music, but that's fine. We don't need that. Give me. I need the notebook. Thank you. I love that my phone has a writing utensil, and by writing utensil I mean a pen. Okay, so 12, right? Is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. You guys are gonna find out that I know how to do my alphabet. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Okay, so 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. So R is 29. Maybe? That sounds insane, but maybe? So 29 plus 8 plus 3 is 40. Nope, that doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, 29. 29. But the digital root of that number is 4. Because 4 plus 0 is 4. So I must be wrong. It must be a smaller number. Maybe it starts at 10? Did it start at 10? Do you think 1 through 9 is normal and then it starts at 10? So 10 is A. So I basically need to, so maybe it's 27. 27 plus 8 plus 3 is 38. No, that still doesn't make any sense. First column is 45. What do you mean first column is 45? How do we know first column is 45? Because the numbers in between are the digital root number of the numbers around it. It adds to 45? How do you know it ends in 45? Well, the only things that we know are the numbers in between. I don't think that's right. 20, and I thought it was 29, but I don't know. Maybe it's 28. What if it's 28? 2 plus 8 plus 3. 3 plus 9? Nope. No, that still doesn't make any sense. R is 29 and add the others. 29 plus 8 plus 3 is 40. 45. Add the others. But I'm looking at the 2 at the bottom, right? How did we get this 2 at the bottom? The digital root of these numbers is 2, right? R plus 8 plus 3 gives us digital root into 2 is according to what I'm understanding, right? Because $29 plus 2 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5. Oh, you mean these ones? Yeah, but that isn't exactly how, Hold on. Big brain moment. I need big brain moment. 45 in digital root is 9. Yeah, but we need to get these numbers in between to be 9. So for example, and this is what's going to test my theory here as I'm writing it. QRSTUVW. So if R is 39, 32 TUV 33, then W is 34. And if W is 34, then 34 plus 1 plus 3. Holy shit, what am I not understanding? Yeah, there's no way W is 34. See, because if I switch, let's say I switch this to 1, right? Which means that, 3 plus 1 plus 1 is 5. I think I understand what you're saying. 29 plus 2 plus 3. Where are you getting the 6 from, though? 45 in the digital root is 9 for the first row. Where are you seeing 6 from the top? So you're saying that 5 plus 6. Wait. Wait, calculator, stop. Work with me. 5 plus 6 plus 3 plus 2 plus 29 is 45. That is true. Like the digital root of this entire row is 9, right? So this makes sense. However, I thought that we were making all the blue ones into a 9. I thought that was the point. But you're saying that every single row and every single column. Right. Because this is where you got the 45 from, right? So 5 plus 6 plus 3 plus 2 plus 29 is 45. And so the digital root of this entire column is 9. But all the rows and columns equal digital root of 9. Right, I see. I thought we had to get the blue ones to be 9. Okay. So let's say R is 29. So somehow we have to get the digital root to always be 29, which means the W is 34. So with that in mind, 2 plus 3 plus 9 plus W, which is 34, would be 77, and that doesn't work. So what plus 29 plus 2 plus 3 plus 9? That's 43. If we add... Oh my God. My brain. Okay. P is 29. I thought P would be 27. Don't forget to carry the 1. Yeah, I'm trying. 28. P is 28. MNOP. Is it not 27? If Q is 28, if R is 29, did I do my alphabet wrong? LMNO. How is that possible? If R is 29, then you go backwards 1. Yeah, I don't think that's possible. Okay. And then these numbers are just the ones added around them. So if I want this row to be 29 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 1, that's still 40. But I need a number that will give me, maybe we can make every single one of these equal to 45. And so let me put a 5 in there. Let's see if that helps. 29 plus 2 plus 3 plus 9 plus 5 is 48. That's too big. Yeah. Okay. And then LMNO 26. That's like way too big of a number, but I'm gonna have to try something different here. We kind of have to figure out the corners, and then we'll go from there. So 29 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 7 is 43. That's still 7. We don't have an 8. What if I rob this 8 and put a 1 in here, and then I change that one so that I can have the number that I need? So 29 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 8 is 47. That's too high. Shit. Do I have a 7? No. Let me take this 6 from here, and we'll give you this 8. And I need to switch that one there. Okay. So 29 plus 4 plus 3 plus 1 plus 6 is 43. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. P, what is P? 27. No. I don't think that works. What's confusing me, it's like, what? Oh, I see, because the digital root of 3 plus 1 plus 6 is 10, which gives me the numbers in between. So I need to figure out the digital roots of the numbers in between and then find the way to get the entire row to be 9. And the first column changed. Yeah, the first column did change. Because I switched that. I have a feeling I don't need to solve the entire column and rows, and I just need every number in between to be 9. Like, this is such a huge puzzle. And why would I even be able to be turned off? I just need to make all the digital roots the same. But what number? Switching out a yellow square affects all hint square around it. Wait, but one square doesn't get a hint number. The 9th spot at the bottom. Only this one stays blank. Maybe a fixed number goes inside, so the 9th square has a different rule. If only I knew what number goes there. Right, so what I'm trying to say is, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And so this one, they're hinting at the fact that it's 9. And so I think the blue numbers, I need to make them all 9, right? And so in order to do that, I need to, for example, this 6 plus 1 plus 3 is 10. So it's giving me the digital root of 1. And the 1 in here is the digital root of these 3 numbers that are in the yellow, right? So what number goes in there? I think I just had it. I had it before. I don't remember. 5. So 5 plus 1 plus 3 is 9, which is giving me the digital root for these 2 right here. And then when you go here in the middle, you're adding up these yellow ones, right? So 8 plus 8 plus 3 plus 1, right? So 8 plus 8 plus 3 plus 1 is 20, which is why this blue one is 2, but I need it to be 9. So what 4 numbers would give me the digital root of 9? Right? So I don't want to touch this 3 because it's giving me this 9 here. Maybe a smarter move would be something like switching out this 8 for this ridiculously high number. No, because 3 plus 3, what would give me 9? 3 plus 3 is 6. I need another 3 in there, but I don't have that. So what if I added another 6? No, that doesn't make sense. 6 plus, what is P? 27. That's 33. No, that's still, the digital root of that is still 6. You need to calm down. I busted out my notebook for you. Hang on. No, we don't need to reset. I can do this. You can play along at home, but you figure it out before I do. Reset the whole thing? Absolutely not. Is there more to the puzzle than what's on the screen right now? No. But what you do need to know is that I'm trying to make all of the blue numbers steam going out of the top of my head right now. What I'm trying to do is make all of the blue numbers into a 9, and all the yellow ones, when you add them up, they, like all the ones that are touching the box that are yellow, they get added. And when you add them up, like, so for example, right here at the bottom, this like 3 plus 1 plus 5, that's just 9, right? Which is why this number here at the bottom is a 9. And then 5 plus 1 plus 3 is also 9. So this one here is 9. And so I need to get 9 straight across on every single box, finding the digital root of the number. So 8 plus 1 plus 3 is 12. So I need to add something of the options that I have that will give me 2 numbers that add up to 9. So I would need to make this 45 or something like that, like 33. I don't think I have a 33. Do I have a 33 on me? 33 is V. There's no V, so that's not an option. So what two numbers give me 9? It would have to be, what four numbers give me 9? I cheated because my brain hurts. My brain is fried. No, I can do this. I can do this. I know I can do this. What number is 8? 30. So 30 plus 8 plus 3 plus 1 is 42. That's 6. It's not enough. You're going to hear me do just math this whole entire time. But I'm going to figure this out. I have to figure this out. I believe I can figure this out. What is P? P is 27. No. What is O? What was O? 26. 26 plus 8 plus 3 plus 1 is 38. No, that's too much. Blue numbers are static. The 1 is locked in. No, the blue numbers are not static. They're the digital numbers of the yellow numbers that get added up. So actually, I'm gonna put a 7. Oh, that fucks shit up. Actually, no, that doesn't really fuck shit up. That doesn't do much. Okay. So then, let me take this one out, because that combination of numbers is not giving me a 9. So let's see. Maybe I can work with these ones. 6 plus 1 plus 3 plus 7 is 17, and 1 plus 7 is 8. So that's why this number here is 8 in the middle. Adding up these numbers and finding the digital root. So I need one more. Do I have an 8? Oh, I can put the 8 back. I can put the 8 back. There you go. So now this one's 9. And then now maybe this top corner one I can switch to something. So 8 plus 3 is 11. What can I add to make this 18? I can put a 7 up here. There we go. So we have a 9 here. And now, what is S? What is S? What the fuck is S? It doesn't matter because I can't. I have to swap that one. So 8 plus 7 is 15. Do I have a 4? I mean, yeah, no. Do I have a 3? Do I have a 3? I can put the 3 here. So this one is 9 now. 30, yeah. Appreciate that, appreciate that. We're working our way around. We're getting all the 9s in here. Okay. And then P is 27 plus 6 plus 8 plus 3. 44. No, that's not. Wait, P is 27. Yeah, okay. So the numbers I can't move are 6, 8, and 3, which are 17. That's not good. That's not good. Can I move this one? No, I can't. I need that 6 there for the 9. Okay, well, let's leave that alone for right now. And let's try to switch it somewhere else. Wait, why is your between 4 and 2? Why is your 1 between 4 and 2? What do you mean, why is my 1 between 4 and 2? You mean this one? I can switch that one to something. I'm trying to head over here and start working my way from here. I think that might be that doesn't add up. Yeah, no. I hadn't gotten that far. I was at the top right. Okay, we have a 9 here. Yeah, I was like up here in the top corner. That's why there's a bunch of 9s up here. We're getting closer, but yeah, no, I hadn't come down to this bottom left. So 8 plus 3 is 11. What can we add to 11 to give me what, like 18? Can we put a 7 in there? We have another 7. There we go. And then now we're locked into 8 plus 6 plus 3, 17. 17 is such a bad one. 17 is such a bad one because I can't really fix that with a 2. So maybe we can do something crazy like add make it 45. So 8 plus 6 plus 3 is 17 minus 45 is 28. Do we have a 28? Q. No, that's Q. We don't have that. 8 plus 6 plus 3. 45. What two numbers give me 9? 1 and 8. 4 and 5. You have one last number and one letter. Yeah. One last number and one last letter. What if I add 12 to this? 29. No, that's 29. The problem is this one right here, right now. That's the one I'm working on, where I'm getting digital root of 6 all the way around. I can switch it to oh. Wait, I did the thing. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Wait. Now what do the letters spell? Oh, we're playing fucking Scrabble. Wait a minute. And now we can swap. It's Sudoku? Raspado. Oh, it does spell raspado. There's this Rasputin. It's a what does it spell? Oh no, I'm good. Apparently I'm better with numbers than letters. Pando. What? Why are you bonking me? What? Paddle. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Warped. What are you looking for with this puzzle? What am I looking for with this puzzle? A solution? An escape? There's no E. I'm looking for... And it has the ass in it. It has ass in it. Damn, now I know I can't get it wrong. What do you mean it has ass in it? Escape, right? What do you need to escape? I need... Oh, no. Keep password. Fucking password. Hold on. I need to do this weird. It's not letting me like switch things out just like normal. Okay, there we go. Wait, no, I didn't want to swap that. Fucking password. Oh, no. I need that in there. I hate this. There we go. Password. There we go. Okay. It's got ass in it. I figured it out because it has ass in it. Hold on. I'm shutting down. God damn it. Holy shit. But what do you mean? The password is password. I'm about to fucking lose my mind. It better be password. I'm gonna... Wait, what? Where's the P? Huh? 9.
Yes, that's it.
Oh my god. Holy shit, my brain. I want you to know I turned off my brain for that last one. I was like, what's the password? I'm like, I don't fucking know. 9. Just... Thank you so much for the biddies, by the way. We oh my god. We did it. Holy crap. That's insane. Oh, I can finally read the... Yeah. You know what? I don't even care about you anymore. This is about me now.
Now I just have to press enter.
Oh, yeah, you just gotta press enter.
Then what the hell are you waiting for? Push it!
I'm never playing Sudoku with you? What are you talking about? I got there. I literally got there. I will say, Moon threw me for a loop because I thought I had to not only figure out the blue numbers, but also figure out the columns and the rows. And I was like, I'm gonna crash out if that's true. I hit the enter key.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed.
It's fine. It was just like it's a part of the reason I was like, oh, no way. I was playing 4D chess. Yeah, you went into that.
Incineration system has
Holy.
been reset.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I mean, joystick. The Moon kind of had sent me through like a whole loop, and I was kind of on like a whole. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying like, oh, is that what you're doing? Like they were trying to figure out the puzzle in a different way, and because of that, I stopped trying to figure out the way that I was doing it to find all the nines. And no, we're not blaming Moon, but we're definitely like that threw a wrench in there a little bit.
It worked! It worked!
Yeah. It's really. And I was like, holy shit. There's no way I've got to figure out a 9 for this and then a 9 in between as well. Yeah, it does mean the game is over. Holy crap. Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were a very different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I had left disappeared, and I collapsed to the floor. For a while, I just lay there, laughing and crying and enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst.
Whew.
I can't quite believe I did that. But I'm so glad. So glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. Yeah, when the next like 30 million hours of dialogue are over, then we'll be free. No, I don't have time to be thinking about that kind of shit. I need to tell Akane.
Sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
He's talking about it like he's hanging up the phone.
Oh, of course, that's fine.
This is just a Nancy Drew game, but there's murder. I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he wouldn't concede me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were 2 bracelets Hongo had left behind. Hongo had left behind.
Now.
Well, Seven and Lotus don't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your life, guys.
Junpei,
Okay?
Shut it.
Right, okay. So maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. So what if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here goes. The blacklets.
Incineration will begin in 90
The
seconds.
blacelets.
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
Oh no.
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
Don't give me that. Maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough, just hit it again and again and again. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off. What the hell is going on? I've got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. So why the fuck isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Oh shit. Wait, of course. That's what the numbers that showed up after the puzzle mean. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Snake, Clover, me, 7, and Lotus. Then, door 9 is really more like whatever digital root bullshit I don't feel like doing the goddamn math of anymore because I'm goddamn brain dead. But
But an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
holy shit, of course. We have to put the right number into that red and...
Incineration will begin in 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Don't have much time. Man, I sure hope they can just trust me on this one or we're all fucked. Alright, no time to explain, just go.
Quick! Verify your numbers on the red!
Verify?
Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all need to verify!
All of us. It's kind of crazy that we could have just figured this out by all of us being like, I mean, we'll give it a shot, right? What's the worst I can do? Everybody put their bracelet on there.
Why?
You really think this is a good time
That's
to
some
ask questions?
bullshit. Just do it. Hurry, 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 hurry.
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
It's funny with the puzzle though, because we were trying to figure out what number the letters were too. Yeah, true. There we go. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Leave. Leave. Oh, thank fucking Christ. No, no time to be happy. Time to go.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go, go, go!
Bro screaming. Bro screaming at the top of his lungs. Come on, guys, move it. Who the hell is buzzing me, dude? Okay, we're all through. Move it, Junpei. Just in time. Holy moly. Cannoli. And there goes the door. No, don't calm down yet. You're not done. We've still got to find the dead. Oh, true. I would have forgot. I would have straight up forgot. I'd been like, we're fine now, right? Like, we don't need anything else. Like, my brain is dead. I have nothing left in me to give. We still had to find the other dead.
Shit.
Shit is right, brother.
Looks like we made it, huh?
Man, that guy sure can laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. They didn't do anything. Snake is shaking his head wearily. I just want to take a nap, but...
Akane? Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel, but nothing. Yeah, true, Akane, the actual heroine of the story that had secretly lived vicariously through us, seeing like different things on her left eye and her right eye, seeing into the future and into the past at the same time because she lives in the present. Try to figure that shit out. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
I cried his name even though my voice was almost gone from screaming and leapt into his arms.
Oh, oi!
I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and I cried and I cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held him as tight as I could. Just to be there, I felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what had seemed like an eternity. I just wanted to stay there in his arms forever, but I couldn't. The moment I'd passed through the door, my bracelets had begun the countdown to death. I leapt away from him and looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. It took me only a moment to get to and scan all the bracelets. I left the ones Hongo had dropped on the scanner panel. Holy shit, that was it. I took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective who we'd all call Seven in 9 years and Snake, the blind boy, were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open.
Hurry, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
Aoi was right. It was time we got moving. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar Seven and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. We took off running up the spiraling stairs to freedom. Time for more running. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. Is Seven talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
What's up?
Are you fucking talking to me right now in this moment?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah,
Brother.
all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is... It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh? Why?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
And how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes
They're
to
just
A.
calmly talking about this shit while like
etc.
running for their lives.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 20.
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same.
Oh my
so
God.
I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15.
I never want to see
G is
math
16.
again after this.
H is 17. I is
Yeah,
18.
I'm just
K is
believing this
20.
at this point.
L
There's
is
nothing I can
21.
say that'll be like, yeah, you're right.
O is
That's
22.
this.
And? What,
Oh my God. They're just like alphabet.
Q.
26.
and what does that
Q.
mean?
Wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q. A fucking
fucking lowercase q!
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 2, but a Q in base 27.
Oh my lord. God, my thighs are killing me. Your thighs? He just went to base 27. Bro's going to all the bases, man. What the hell? And his thighs are hurting? I swear any moment now I'm gonna tear a muscle. I feel like every single cell of my body is dying for air. Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are gonna burst. Maybe just a short rest. No, can't stop. Don't have time. Come on, legs. There can't be any more of these steps left. Let's run. Run. Like a bullet down a rifle barrel. Okay, sure. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally. Brother. I'm out of shape, bro. I would not have made it up those steps. I would have fucking died. Alright, hold on. This is getting weird. Stop it. Stop it. Jesus, I can barely breathe. No, Junpei. No time to rest. Pull yourself together. You're almost there.
Alright, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yes, we're finally here.
Please do.
Sure. You look like a big, heavy door, but you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You're gonna open, and you're gonna open now. I think we did it. I think we're free. I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Aoi's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace. And not only because my brother and I were back together again. Oh wait, we're Akane. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped were finally able to escape from the gigantic. On the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed across the ocean, and then it was gone. Aoi whispered.
Yeah.
It was over. It was finally over. Or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This was only a prologue. Oh, brother, if it was a gob, swear to God. Aoi is how Rockman pronounces my Twitch handle. Yeah, true. Aoi means blue, by the way. So what would happen in 9 years? Oh, right. Because we're in Akane. She's about to actually have to go through this. Yes, finally, air. Damn, that sun is bright. I can barely see anything. I gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like... Wait.
No way.
You have gotta be shitting me.
What?
It can't be.
This is...
Hmm? Yeah, I told you we weren't on a real boat. I knew it wasn't a boat. Maybe that's building Q, though. How the fuck are we gonna get out of here? How are we leaving this place?
In the Nevada desert.
Right,
the
this...
mock experiment building.
Oh, I see.
God.
Yeah, we were in building Q. Sure enough, that's a desert out there with mountains all around it. Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I have ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? Oh, there it is. Right, our bracelets. I guess I've never really got a good look at the underside of one of these. Let's see what's inside you. Hello? Just a little electronic chip like an ATM card. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with. Figures.
Akane.
Jumpy.
Jumpy. Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. Hello. Okay, I was like, it's not clicking. It's not clicking. Don't do this to me. Welp, what can I say? What can I actually say? Shit. Shit game. Okay, well there we are. Yeah. So there is a sequel. There's an immediate sequel to this game, and if I'm honest, I don't know that I'm gonna be playing it anytime soon. I don't know that I'm gonna be playing it. Oh, nice, you got an Igron. No way. Yeah, no, I don't. I think we need a little bit of a break here. Yeah, I think for me and my sanity, I don't know that I know that I want to do it. Okay, it's in some ways I almost feel like it's a bad idea to stream it, but I still want to play it and have you guys watch my reaction to certain things. So in a weird way, maybe this is like the weirdest segue to me making YouTube content as a whole. It's like for games that are longer than, you know, maybe about 25 hours, maybe 25, between 25 and 30 hours. Maybe I shouldn't be streaming this stuff. It is quite grueling to kind of sit here for like 3, maybe 4 hours trying to, you know, how many streams is that? If a game is 40 hours, that's 10 streams of me playing one game. But that aside, the game was great. I feel like definitely had a story that I care about. Oh, wait, there's more scenes. There's more fucking scenes. Wait, shit, where's my mouse?
Oh, come on. This is...
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
She found us in the past. It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill, looking down at the town as the sun slowly set.
How does it look then?
He was half serious and half joking. I thought about it for a minute first.
Well,
what the fuck?
Let's see.
Oh my god.
Looks like you
the jump scare.
toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing.
What the fuck happened to him?
What does that even mean?
Junpei grinned and...
Ow. See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
Probably true.
But I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
He is beat up. Bomri lurking with no volume. Look at that Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this thing has pretty smooth ride. Sure was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building. Keys in the ignition and gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in and now we're here. Screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed in the back seat here. I still can't believe we let her drive.
This is so fun.
Yeah, I would have been like, fuck it, drive.
Driving is so great when there's nothing around.
You're not wrong going like 120 miles per hour out there in your SUV.
Watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Yeah, true.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
That's ridiculous.
License.
Wow, no international license.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up.
Wow, Lotus, wow, selfish to the end.
No need to slow down. The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out. There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
Nice.
Sure thing.
Let's just not pay attention to the fact that Santa and Akane killed people not with their own hands. They're like, fuck it, they deserve that. Man, I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. We're sure throwing up a lot of dust. It was a couple of hours after we'd run into the junior high students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to save them furious. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Then he jumped on them. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Help me! Officer, please! You have to come with me!
The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big swelling lumps.
You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
He stuck his tongue out after the hole. Out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I could've.
Then
What
why
the
didn't
fuck?
you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Oh, you mean the bunnies.
Yeah, the bunnies.
The bunnies. He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it into the
They
wind.
asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits. I couldn't
What the
forgive them for
fuck?
that.
That's crazy.
Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
Of course, they probably don't know any more than I do.
Well, I guess I should say Kentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary project? Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Well, yeah, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming with his mouth taped shut. His eyes just look empty. No emotion. He looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what happens to him
Hey,
anymore.
were you listening to us?
Yeah. Go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You could at least look at me when you talk.
I only wanted to see the faces. I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic
The
field
faces? What the fuck is he talking about?
by peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
That's it?
Yes. If you want to put it simply.
It's because of the sickness that he had. He wanted to just understand something?
But if you are looking for a more philosophical answer,
Oh my god.
supply that as well. You see, the human collective consciousness.
I think that's enough out of you, pal. Time for the tape to go back on.
All right. So what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Well, somebody's a little nosy.
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing. What's the deal with that?
Well, you see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch him when I finally slipped up. During the course of my investigation, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
Sounds like Hongo has something to say. Alright, fine. I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Madrigorum. Of the families, I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it.
Okay.
I used that extract to create soapering. Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm.
Shit, this is gonna go on forever. Tape's going back on, Hongo. Yeah, shut up. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll enjoy the ride.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is, for you, doll. His name is Junpei.
Junpei pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm toward me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn, small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh?
How is a for you
the lady
doll?
at the shop said so, so that means it's for you.
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
I'm sure that makes a little bit more sense in Japanese, probably.
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much? I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and I just thought I'd, you know,
I love the way that the voice actor is like, it's the same voice actor and you can tell, but he's just trying to be like really high pitched.
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June then?
Okay. So, I want to
Bro, they're like
give you this.
8 years old, bro. But I mean, I guess, yeah, in the future, probably. That's probably what they're meaning up, you know, in the 9 years from now.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Yes. I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of
Yeah, he's
tribe.
really messed up.
So I give this. It me. So we always...
Oh, Jumpy.
If something bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are. So here, take.
I reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell onto June's tiny yarn body.
Oh, Jumpy. I'll never forget you, I promise.
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down toward the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat, bathed in the warm light of evening, just the two of us leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set, and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one the light of the town began to flicker on. There's still one thing I don't get. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and also the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic. But she's still alive now as June. But how? Was it because I tapped into the morphic field set and saved her 9 years ago? Alright, let's say that makes some kind of sense. If I did that, then how do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake makes sense. He's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But Seven, he said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or wait, maybe that's not it at all. There's one other logical explanation. Is what you told me the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No, no way. He couldn't.
Hey, look! Over there. There's somebody next to the road.
Huh? What? What am I looking at? What in the fan service is happening? The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded down on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. It's Alice 9. Oh, God. I guess this is why there's a sequel, huh? By the way, there's an end over there. Let me move my dumbass head out of the way. There's an end. If you don't believe me, I did the thing, guys. I did the fucking thing. I finally did the fucking thing. Holy fucking shit. I got a trophy for that. Holy shit. All right, it's over. It's over. It's over. Yes. Save. Nice. We got the real ending. Did Dante go to bed? He gone? Oh no, he shouldn't be. Sometimes he goes to bed a little late, but not today. He should be right here. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm tired. That was a lot of fun, but holy crap. What was I saying before? I was saying a lot of shit. I was talking a lot of crap about the game, wasn't I? No, I mean, I enjoy the game, you know? It has definitely been a fun adventure, and Armand is free from puzzle jail? No, you don't understand. This is what my channel really is. You're in an infinite Tsukiyomi where you'll have to do puzzles with me for an eternity. What did you think? What did you believe the void was, Pure? What did you think? That we were just going to do one puzzle game and it was all over? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I need a fucking break. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and it's going to be the start of this game again. Yeah, you're just in puzzle hell forever. In order to escape, you need to redeem another 100,000 channel points together to leave. No, but not to feed me. Yeah, I mean, before I keep talking about any other thing, thank you guys for joining me on this goddamn ride. For everybody that stuck around that entire time, holy shit, I really didn't think you were going to do that, because I was done with the game for the most part. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, holy shit, this has got to end, dude. This has got to be it, you know? But yeah, I really appreciate you being here for that ride, because I did like the story a lot. It was good, I think. And I definitely, if it wasn't because, you know, I was playing it for way longer than I thought it would be, I would definitely just jump into the sequel. In fact, if the game would have ended the first time I thought it ended, like after you played it like 1.5 times about, I think that I would have just jumped into the second one probably. Maybe done something really quick in between, some other game that I can play off my backlog for Fridays. But the reality is that when you beat the game once, you unlock all of the other options to get the secret ending, and that secret ending is literally another 10 to 15 hours of the game. And I'm like, holy crap, I was here for the whole thing. Yeah, definitely. We even whipped out the Nathan Drake notebook, brother. That's when oh my God, you say that, but oh, what a struggle bus. The whole time, every time you played it. Yeah. As much as Joystick likes to complain, the reality is that Joystick was here for the entire freaking game. So anytime he wants to complain about being here for a game ever again, it just doesn't matter, because he was here the whole time. So I kind of don't really want to hear it. But yeah, definitely it's been a good time. I'm gonna go take a nap, and I recommend all of you to really do the same. To really go take a nap, to be honest with you. What are you doing here? What are you doing? You go take a nap. The puzzle rabbit hole is right. We've been on it for way too long. The only other thing that I was going to mention before I leave for the night, I appreciate the support, Joystick. I really appreciate the support. As much as I'm dogging on you, it's because you do the same, you know? The only thing I wanted to say is that I do mostly have the 24-hour stream planned out. Now it's just kind of making sure that everybody's schedules align with one another. And so like I said, I did want to make it more of a celebration than just like, hey guys, like, I'm just going to be live playing this 1, 2, maybe 3 games with friends for like 24 hours. I do want to make the most of it and do something that I would be proud of. So, and to kind of thank you guys as well for being here for 100,000 goddamn channel points watching me play this freaking puzzle game for like 20 hours. So as every weekend until the 24-hour stream, which I believe, unless something crazy happens, unless something really bad happens, is going to be the 4th weekend of January, which is, I believe, if I look at my calendar again, before I start promising things I can't keep, January 24th, the weekend of the 24th. So the 24th to the 25th, I will be live from about 1 p.m., give or take. Maybe I should probably get some lunch before I do all that, huh? You know what? That's the one thing I haven't thought of. I need to get food before I do a 24-hour stream. Probably a smart idea, right? I'm going to have to eat somewhere in between. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. No baby games now? No. No. I'm gonna be out there for the baby games. I'm gonna take like a 30-minute break, and then I'll probably, if you guys want to play Rivals, I will be on there. Not a 30-minute break, probably more like a 15-minute break, and then I'll be on the Discord playing Rivals. I believe Bomri should be getting home around now as well. So we will be able to do that too if you want to play Rivals. I'm all for that. And even if Bombery is not there, I will be there in like the next 15 minutes. Yeah, rivals, you say. Me talking about my 24-hour stream Pure is like, I don't give a fucking shit. But Rivals, though? Rivals? Also taking lunch breaks. Yeah, during tour. Yeah. I need to. I think that's the only thing I haven't planned out is like where I'm gonna do breaks. But you don't need to hear about that. That's just scheduling shit on my end that I have to figure out. Man's acting like I ain't gonna be there the whole time. Imagine Pure being there the whole time for the 24-hour stream. I will actively lose my mind. Like, what the heck? But if you are there, I will be doing fun things that aren't just playing games. Like, obviously, that's like the main thing. I do be a gamer or whatever. So yeah, I'll have some events going on, and that's what I'm trying to get to. I'm gonna have some things that I will slowly be releasing in the Discord to what I plan to do. Which will be, rewards that you can do throughout like different chunks of my 24-hour stream. I don't want to spill the beans on any of them, even though I really, really want to. I will make like a graphic, and I'll disclose what the names of each reward is going to be so you guys can speculate in the Discord. You guys will have the, kind of the spoilers a little bit before the 24-hour stream. And that way, you'll know what you can do during the 24-hour stream other than watch me play some games. And Bombery will be there to, whatever it is that Bombery does. I don't know what she does. Somebody tell me in chat what the hell Bombery does. Bomb being completely in character. Yeah, whatever it is that Bombery does when she's live. Let me respond to her now that she's here. But yeah, so I'll have that ready for you guys, and hopefully it's something that you can be excited about. And hopefully it'll be a fun weekend either way, whether you tune into me streaming at 5 p.m. or 5 a.m. It should be a good time either way. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much again for sticking around for the entire, all that reading I just did. But yeah, I'm going to raid out into Raining Koalas because they're live. So hopefully they don't mind me raiding into their stream. But yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Hopefully I remember how to raid out. I do it so not often. And hopefully you saw the fan art I did for them. I did enjoy making that a lot. But yeah, here's the raid message if you want to. The fan art was great. Thank you so much, Pure. Thank you so much. I had a vision and I wanted to keep it. You know what I mean? I had a vision and I was like, I gotta do it. That's gonna be so sick. It's gonna be so sick. And it's the first time I've really felt like, I was like about to take some inspiration. Yeah, definitely. If you want to do some art and post it in the Discord, definitely do that. Don't forget my Lotus. No, I was actually going to mention that. That is, I think, the next thing I'll be working on. So yeah, no, I definitely haven't forgotten about your Lotus. And after we played all this game for as long as we have, I'm definitely inspired to make that fan art of Lotus. It's going to be horny. It's going to be really horny. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.
Okay. Hey Armand, thanks for the raid. How's it going? Were you playing more Pokemon, or what were you guys up to? Welcome. Oh shoot, I need to flip that. So close. More Celeste, let's go. Yeah, we're playing more Celeste, you guys. pretty tough actually though. We're struggling right now.